हेलो अरे नहीं आ गया ना क्या मैच शुरू हो गया क्या? रुक जा मैं वॉच ऑन गो टीवी करता हूँ। तू किस पे देख रहा है?
किस पे? गो टीवी पे ही देखूंगा और किस पे देखूंगा?
हेलो
बोल।
तू किस पे देख रहा है? गो टीवी पे देख रहा है, मोबाइल पे देख रहा है?
गो
Last
टीवी पे।
event actually where they beat a lot of tier 2 teams coming into this major, obviously
रुक एक
no
दोस्त
stepping stones. They
को
struggled to get out of the
बुलाता
legend stage. They finally did it. And now we see them in the semifinals. This team has progressed, and you know it has been a tremendous incline over the last year.
Their run, they've played
Simple
4 best of
bhai.
3s back to back to back to back to back. They've dropped one map.
Yeah.
I mean, and this is against big G2, a Vanguard, of course, the biggest one. You can see it happening right here versus Liquid, and look at that scoreline. Watch that T side just crawl closer and closer.
ट्रेन है क्या?
8 wins straight to get to this point. They've had to play
Hard
13
Hello,
games in
hard
open
train.
qualifiers to this point. They were the winners of the European minor, and they've just continued to, you know, look, they've had to face adversity. They've had to face the big stage.
Warm up हो रहा है।
These things that they've never done
Warm up नहीं हो
before,
रहा है।
and that's what's so impressive about this. But here's the problem: you come into this game as ENCE, the only big team that you've ever beaten on a stage is Liquid, who performed at, I would probably say, 60%. So can ENCE beat NAVI? Yes, but will they? I don't think so. You know, it's difficult to say that they can beat another
Hey,
big dog.
Divakar.
I do have to say, I think their secret
Hey,
weapon is
Kanishk.
Ali. I think that man is doing a lot for that team. In game, of course. I mean, some of that CT Inferno warping was very fun to watch, but I think out of game as well.
I couldn't agree more, actually. Oliver's had a fantastic event. Honestly, X7 has impressed me the most, though. He's come up time and time again in these solo site situations, especially B-bomb site yesterday against Liquid. But this is going to be exciting, exciting best of 3.
तेरे को क्या लगता है बे रॉनी कौन जीतेगा?
Yeah. And the
अरे
maps
नावी
are where I
जीतेगी और
want to
कौन?
take this conversation.
इतना सिंपल
Frankly,
भाई
started this
जिताएगा?
conversation at the start of the show. Neither of them play cash.
कौन-कौन player
Surely
सही है
we
इनके
can
में
just
बे?
both forget about it, float it.
Zeus भी तो अच्छा ही खेलता है।
मर गया है बे रॉनी तू।
Zeus said in a recent interview that they
आवाज नहीं आ रही तेरे को
now.
चोदू?
So if ENCE floats cash and Navi
नहीं यार
pick
तेरे को
cash,
शायद चिल्लाना पड़ेगा, तेरा सेंसिटिविटी कम होगा।
I can't believe another word that comes out of this man's mouth.
आवाज सही नहीं आ रही
To be
तेरे को?
fair, Zeus has been weaving
अभी आ रही है
आ रही है ना?
sandbag meta
मैं कह रहा था
gameplay.
कि ये
Okay, so bye-bye
नावी
Loaded
जीतेगी,
Pass,
कंफर्म है।
floated by ENCE.
देख इनके में देख
Who would have thought?
सिंपल तो है
with
ही।
the sandbagging from
Flamey
Zeus
के भी
and
one tap
Navi in
लगते
the
हैं।
lead up to this, that once again we have been spun and sent an absolute.
We play cash.
Tease
अरे
Okay, well here's
इसको
the
म्यूट
problem.
कैसे करूं बे
I'm
इनको?
surprised with ENCE, actually
इनके
banning
commentary
Pass.
को?
They said that they consider it one of their strongest
Yes,
maps.
they do.
टैब
But the fact
दबा।
they get trained, that's very good
हाँ।
for them. That is the map.
Scoreboard आया ना?
ओ दिखा
Second option.
But this is exactly how ENCE approach the
अरे
best
वाह।
against Liquid. They just pick into
अब शांत है, सही है।
शांत हो गया ना? मैंने भी कर दिया। अबे तू क्या खेल रहा है क्या दूसरे स्क्रीन पे?
अबे नहीं मैं गो टीवी पे देख रहा हूँ। तुझे नॉइज आया तो बताना।
कौन सा? हाँ पीछे से थोड़ी तो आ रही है पर चलेगा, क्या करना है उसका?
लोग खेल रहे हैं ना इधर गेमिंग सेंटर में।
तो खेलने देना, क्या दिक्कत है?
मेरे बगल में कपल है भाई, डोटा 2 खेल रहे।
अबे एक चैट में देख लिख रहा है ये गो टीवी के, एनी गर्ल वाना सेक्सी, ये क्या मतलब चूतिया है?
अब मेरे गो टीवी चैट पूरे चाइनीज चल रहे हैं।
अच्छा ऐसा है क्या? सर्वर वाइज है?
हाँ सर्वर वाइज है।
अच्छा
अब मेरे को भी तेरा वाला गो टीवी देखना है। साला इंडियन लोग सब क्या क्या लिख रहे होंगे अश्लील।
लास्ट मैच जो स्ट्रीम किया था ना, ये क्या नाम है, फेज क्लैन वर्सेस जो भी था रेनेगेड्स, उनके
हाँ,
में
हाँ,
उनके में इंडिया और पाक लड़े जा रहे थे। इंडिया वाले हैशटैग
पीके
PKMV, हाँ वो कर
पीकेएम
रहा है।
के भी पता है पता है।
पाकिस्तान अपना डिफेंड कर रहा है, इंडिया वाले बस वही करे जा रहे।
ओ भाई
लॉल है बे, एकदम लॉल।
ये इन गेम है क्या?
Let them meet the crowd and you guys can meet them
हाँ
too.
तो क्या बोला,
It's time
एंस
to get
एंस
our
जीतेगी क्या या
semi-final
नावी
get
जीतेगी?
started here
नावी
in the
बे,
spring.
नावी।
अबे नहीं, एंस को, अबे एंस को लाइट लेके सब हारते गए हैं भाई इससे पहले। एंस बहुत अच्छा खेल रही है, और प्रॉब्लम ये होता है कि नई रोस्टर है, इनका गेम प्ले ज्यादा देखे नहीं है इन लोग, नावी ये कोई भी सरप्राइज
अच्छा,
कर सकते हैं।
ऐसा है क्या?
नावी इतना खेली है कि इन लोग पूरा पढ़ लिए होंगे भाई इनका कैसे, किस मैप पे कैसे खेलते हैं,
अच्छा,
तो एंस को ज्यादा इन्फॉर्मेशन है।
आवाज़ क्लियर आ रही है क्या मेरी?
हाँ भाई,
ठीक
चलिए
बात।
यही माइक कॉम्पी में भी यूज किया अगर।
अरे बात ये है कि पहले पता है क्या होता था, वो क्या बोलते हैं उसको, मेरा अपलिंक बहुत ही कम था ना, तो उस हिसाब से मैंने वो सेट कर रखा था, तो मैं बीच बीच में टैप करता, मतलब बटन दबाता था, नहीं दबाता था, ऐसा है। तो वही आदत रह गई है, हल्का हल्का टच करके बोलता रहता हूँ, तो वॉइस कट होता रहता है।
ओफो, तेरा गूगल पे सर्च करने से आता है क्या चैनल?
गूगल
मैं
पे
अगर
पता
टाइप
नहीं,
करूँ RonnyS
ट्राई
CSGO,
करके देख। हाँ, इतना लिखेगा तो आ जाएगा, देख।
आ रहा है, हाउ इंडियन गर्ल्स प्ले CSGO।
अरे इसमें वो सौम्या भी तो थी। उसी का ही तो है,
हाँ
देख,
है,
देख ना।
नहीं देखा हूँ मैं। अच्छा ये 25
लास्ट
2017 का।
अबे इनका आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रहा बे, बड़बड़ कर रहे हैं ये लोग।
कौन कौन बड़बड़ कर रहे हैं?
अबे ये क्या नाम है, ये कमेंटेटर का आवाज ही नहीं आ रहा।
हाँ तो तूने म्यूट करवाया ना मेरे से।
अबे मेरे में नहीं आ रहा बे, मतलब मेरा, मैंने तो अनम्यूट कर रखा है, अब म्यूट
अच्छा
किया
हाँ, मैंने भी अभी अनम्यूट किया, नहीं आ रहा है अभी, कुछ बोल नहीं रहे।
पर माइक
और
वो
कुछ,
हो जा रहा है।
और वार्म अप ऐसे अटका हुआ है मैप। चल अभी कब शुरू होगा बे?
अभी होगा बे, थोड़ी देर पहले, थोड़ी देर बाद। उल्टा दिख रहा हूँ।
हाँ ना, माइक उनका एक्टिव आ रहा है लेकिन अनम्यूटेड है, कुछ आवाज नहीं आ रहा, क्या है ये?
कुछ व्यूअर्स
तेरे
को
को भी आ रहा है
प्रॉब्लम
क्या?
हो रही है मेरे ज्ञान देने से। हाँ हाँ, वो वैसे ही होगा, वो माइक कनेक्टेड होगा ना, वो बड़वे लोग बोल नहीं रहे।
अच्छा
बिरयानी खाया क्या? कितना खाया, कितना प्लेट
भाई,
खाया?
मजा आ गया, एक पूरा।
कोरिया वाले क्या खाते हैं बे?
इन लोग तो भाई नूडल्स फूडल्स
यही
भाई।
खाते रहते हैं क्या?
हाँ भाई, और बहुत सारा मीट।
मछली भी खाते होंगे ये तो।
हाँ, सी फूड बहुत खाते हैं।
सालों की आंखें तो खुलती नहीं है। तेरा दोस्त है क्या वहाँ पे कोई, छाई छू फाई हो करता रहता
नहीं
हो?
भाई,
कोई भी
नहीं,
दोस्त
नहीं,
नहीं है
नहीं,
क्या?
नहीं, नहीं, नहीं।
अबे तेरा वहाँ पे
इन
ऑफिस।
लोग, अबे पॉइंट ये है ना कि ऑफिस में इन लोग का कोरियन कल्चर ऐसा है कि 25 के उम्र के बाद ही काम करते हैं सब, तब तक स्टडीज करते हैं और कुछ कुछ।
अच्छा, ऐसा है क्या?
हाँ, तो जो भी ऑफिस में सब बड़े बड़े लोग हैं बेंच, अंकल लोग सब शादीशुदा वैसे टाइप्स।
वो भी तो बच्चे ही दिखते हैं साले, कोरिया वाले।
हाँ मतलब अब दिखते बच्चे हैं।
क्या बोले यार।
रॉनी एस
ये
फेमस है रे तो। तू पैसा कमाता है क्या यूट्यूब से?
अरे कहाँ बे, अबे मिनिमम 1000 सब होना चाहिए और 4000 आवर्स वॉच टाइम होना चाहिए, तब आता है तब वो
ओ
कंसीडर
भाई
करते
भाई
हैं।
भाई भाई,
अभी
ओ भाई
हाफ
भाई।
माइलस्टोन ही हुआ है, आधा ही माइलस्टोन।
क्या माइलस्टोन की बात कर रहे हैं?
अरे मतलब आधा ही हुआ है, जितना क्राइटेरिया उतना हाफ ही कंप्लीट हुआ है मेरा।
लाइव RonnyS लाइव है IEM Katowice।
अबे मैंने स्कोर बोर्ड तो नीचे रखा था यार, ऊपर कैसे आ गया? स्कोर बोर्ड नीचे क्यों नहीं है बे?
अच्छा हाँ, आपने कॉम्पी खेलते हैं तो तेरा नीचे आता है ना?
हाँ यहाँ पे नहीं आ रहा।
यहाँ पे नहीं आ रहा है, हाँ देखा मैं अभी।
व्हाट द फक।
अबे तेरे चैट में भी बहुत सारे रशियंस टाइप कर रहे हैं कुछ कुछ।
करने देना।
अबे मेरे 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 सर्वर के चैट पे सिंपल गे ऐसा आ रहा
दिखने में भी वैसा ही है।
है। ओ भाई कुछ भी कर रहे हैं।
सिंपल गे। अबे यार,
किलिंग मशीन कौन है बे ये? तेरे
अरे
चैट पे
मेरा दोस्त है, पबजी प्लेयर है सारे ही मेरे दोस्त।
ओहो क्या मोबाइल पबजी खेलता है क्या? बच्चा है क्या साले?
बच्चे क्या
पबजी असली वाले पीसी पबजी खेलना।
अरे वो लोग नहीं खेलते ना यार, अब इंडिया में सब थोड़ी ना खेल सकते एक साथ।
मैं तो पीसी पबजी इसलिए नहीं खेलता क्योंकि बहुत गंदा पेलते हैं लोग। क्या भाई, एक लूट करके बाहर निकला वेंच डायरेक्ट हेडशॉट, कुछ भी मतलब कहीं से भी पता भी नहीं चलता कहाँ से मारे।
story as much as the next guy, but I also enjoy breaking hearts, and unfortunately for all those fans out there, NAVI
शुरू हो गया
are going to
इनका
come out hot
बग।
in this one. I've got a feeling that these boys are going to get straight to this final and make it look easy because train coming up.
China number one spam कर रहे हैं इस chat पे।
7-0 down against Big, and from there
अरे चाइना नंबर 1 हो या
and that's
1
where they
नंबर
start the 8
2,
map streak to get to this point.
उस दिन तो अपन लोग वही स्पैम कर रहे थे।
in this tournament.
Yeah,
शुरू हुआ भाई।
that sounds like a scary statistic.
अभी वार्म अप होगा बे।
I mean, Navi is going to start CT
हाँ
side.
देखते हैं ना
right
इनका
now.
हेडशॉट
That's
कैसे
a
मारते
tough
हैं।
spot for a young team like ENCE to go up against them on T side. Dust too, I kind of favor ENCE. I'm being
साला
honest.
ट्रेन
Cross
बड़ा
है।
अजीब सा ही मैप
I
लगता
hope to
है।
see that Mirage, that's for certain.
Hey,
something worth
viewers.
talking about is that every major has some story
भाई देख,
similar to
X7
that, at least to some degree. We've had our Gambit run, Immortal.
भाई क्या एकदम फटाक से हेडशॉट देते हैं भाई क्रॉसहेयर।
No one saw coming and reaching that peak
हाँ
in
बे।
just ENCE seem to be in a
फटाक
different
से।
category. This has been grit,
अबे यार
अच्छी टीम है
ब्रो।
आई
and
गेस।
slowly but surely climbing
ENCE तो
that
अच्छी है भाई। आलू
right now they find
आलू?
themselves
आलू का हाँ आलू
अच्छा आलू अल्लू
आलू
The fundamentals have gotten them this far, but this is where the game changes. They proved against
भाई
Liquid,
इसका
they could do it on the
स्नाइपिंग
big
देखना
stage,
तू
but
ऑप
Navi have
मस्त
been here
करता
many
है।
times before.
Allu,
This is
Allu.
like home for them. At this point,
Allu.
they're not worried about the stage, they're
Allu
not
ही
worried about
बोलते हैं
the crowd. That doesn't actually affect them. Whereas ENCE, they've
साला
done it
आलू
once,
तो
but can they
हिंदी
do it
वर्ड
again?
है।
Can they be
अरे
pressured? Can
सिंपल
they be
भाई
forced to
मार रहा है तो
limit
उसका
and
देखते हैं
still
ना।
bounce back? This is a completely different battle.
It's going to have to be strong individual plays, and if you catch them and want to see them again,
इसका बटरफ्लाई नाइफ अच्छा है बे एलेक्सिम।
power play, you can use the Hattered
Butterfly
game
play.
fuel power play to submit exactly which ones you think are the very best plays. At the end,
सिंपल का नाम पता है असली?
train first, but that's the T side events.
कुछ है रशियन नाम क्या पता।
I am. I mean, Alo has had a lot of success coming
श्राउड
out
का
of
पता है
main,
तेरे को?
though.
श्राउड का
I think personally they're probably going to try to attack Zeus.
याद नहीं आ रहा पता था
अलेक्जेंडर
एक
ऐसे
टाइम।
करके कुछ है।
All, like,
हाँ, ऐसे ही
repeatedly
कुछ।
throughout this tournament so far, trying to attack Zeus.
भाई
They
इसका
have been
कराम्बिट
successful.
फेड
That's one of the
पिंक
big
कलर
battles
एकदम
that I'm looking at.
मैक्स
On the T
पिंक।
side,
तू
when
भी
you
श्राउड को देख रहा है
they
क्या?
have a bailout play, they have an information, they
हाँ,
get Alexi
नहीं
out
श्राउड नहीं
into
देख
the
सकता।
सॉरी है
Shroud
क्या नाम है?
position,
सिंपल को
and
देख
from
रहा
there
है
he
क्या?
grabs map information and makes a
हाँ।
call, makes a play, makes a read. So that's one of the battles that Navi have to be able to stop. And then you're right, towards that inside bomb site is where ENCE's attention should be. If they can take down Zeus, if they can stop Simple, helping him in that part of the map, they can really run away with this.
Navi are counting on Simple, right? I mean, we can't have another Simple bottom of the
Very.
scoreboard showing against a team that's hitting their peak.
He is such a strong CT
He's
side.
such a strong fucker.
We've seen him play Ivy from the E-box area. Really crazy off angles.
चल
where he
मैं
can
1 मिनट
swivel
खाना
around
लेके
and
आया।
hit 3 spots at once.
Just
So I
1
expect
minute.
this to be vintage Simple right here.
Vintage Simple up against the new brand of Finnish Counter-Strike. Our first map train, Dust 2 lies in the wings, as does Mirage.
अबे killing machine search करके बता रहा है माइकल
Unlike anything we've witnessed in
भाई पता है मेरे को सरनेम नहीं पता था माइकल हाँ माइकल अलेक्जेंडर बोल रहा हूँ अलेक्जेंडर तो साले सिंपल का नाम है बे अरे हाँ
Henry, Matt, this should be a spicy endeavor.
We absolutely hope so, Alex. ENCE versus NAVI. It's semi-finals time. Katowice. I hope you're with us. Give me everything you've got. Let's make some noise as ENCE will defend now. It's up to the T side with the smokes, the flashbangs available to them. It's a very slow start here.
हो रहा है बे
भाई मैं तो अलेक्जेंडर ही बोलूंगा तू क्या कर लेगा अलेक्जेंडर यूक्रेन का है यूक्रेन का है साले चैट में लड़ रहा है मेरे से अलेक्जेंडर नहीं ओलेक्जेंडर सिंपल सिंपल साला क्या हेडशॉट मारता है
against one man who's been absolutely incredible throughout the course of this event, but he's got it all to do now. Has the bomb at least for a minute and 12
क्या
seconds.
करेगा ये
Alexi's going to fall off.
Alexi
He's got the bomb. 24 HP at this point. Just getting that bomb planted would be a success. Edward trying to hunt for some information here as he pushes towards Ivy. You can see inside currently open. Simple was in the connector, however. He'll be watching that lower ramp. 55 seconds remain. And Alexi just waiting for any CTs pushing, hoping he can get an advantage through some patience here. They're playing it perfectly on the Navi side, of course, to be able to rotate either direction. Bomb dropping from upper 24 HP. If he even gets tagged by Simple, be a crater. Requires Simple spotting him, however, because he's gone back towards CT instead, looking for further information, and Alexi gets in.
Yo.
Planted. Money at least for ENCE. It's not impossible.
साले ने प्लांट भी कर दिया
To think he might be able to slide by, but Edward was ready for it. They didn't see him on the right, they knew he was on the left.
अबे एडवर्ड साला जानवर लगता है दिखने में
क्या उसका फोटो देख रहे क्या तू
अबे इसमें देखना बना तो है तू उसमें देखेगा ना मतलब मैं जब थंबनेल बना रहा था तो डाउनलोड मारा था मैंने क्या बोलते हैं टीम के प्ले उसका मैंने देखा था इसकी गेम प्ले भी देखे बड़ा अजीब सा है
Any sort of threat was going to be eliminated if they worked in this sort of manner. Great stuff from Edward. It's going to light the fire.
भाई देख अभी अच्छा पिस्टल राउंड सॉरी मैं मिनिमाइज कर दिया था ये जीत गए ना अभी एक पिस्टल राउंड वाह 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 आलू को देख टीम वाले ने नाइफ मार दिया भाई 64 एचपी कर दिया
कोई इनको बोलो यार फेस इट नहीं खेल रहे आलू 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 आधा हो गया भाई छील दिया साढ़े को
अबे यार ऐसे तो हार ही जाएंगे ये राउंड तो हार ही गए मोस्टली चाहेंगे कि बी पे प्लांट हो क्योंकि बी पे प्लांट इजी होता है ट्रेन पे
मूडी में मुंडी करके देख रहे हो क्या कर रहा है भाई
ये कौन आया भाई
दोस्त आया लगता है
हंटर तू है क्या
नहीं नहीं हंटर है
प्लांट 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 अबे कौन है बॉम्बर
अमन आया अमन ने ज्वाइन किया डिस्कॉर्ड
अरे हंटर इन गेम
forced to go off with a pistol. This is where it becomes a problem. If you buy the op early and pistols overwhelm you, if they outrun you, it's an expensive gun to lose. Lexi's gotten in behind them. This could actually steal back the round.
अरे सेकंड राउंड पे ऑफ
Sergey, that was what he needed. Sergey has to be holding off the ball.
बकचोदी कर रहे हैं ये लोग
One to keep him busy.
सिंपल पागल हो क्या
अभी सिंपल का लेकिन ऑपिंग देख भाई तू इनसे कंपेयर किया जा रहा है गार्डियन और केनियस से कंपेयर कर रहे हैं
अबे केनियस का तो एक टाइम था बे
हाँ अभी चला गया लेकिन जब टाइम था तो अभी तक उसका इतना चलता है केनियस के स्टिकर्स इतना महंगे बिकते हैं सबसे महंगा गोल्ड फॉइल स्टिकर केनियस का है
अबे यार वो लेजेंड है यार
CSGO में लेजेंड
CSGO में कुछ चेंजेस आए थे ना जिसके कारण उसका थोड़ा वो हो गया था
भाई एक सेकेंड हाँ ठीक है
हो गया
नहीं ठीक है सिंपल का ऑपिंग देख रहा हूँ मैं
मैंने भी उसी का ही रखा है
That might be on the cards, but the thing is, Alu's heading there as well.
भाई एंस को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ भाई मैं। अबे कुछ फ्लैश कुछ नहीं, ऐसे डायरेक्ट पिक ले लिया।
क्या सोच के सपोर्ट कर रहा है बे?
क्या है? अबे नहीं लेकिन गो टीवी
They didn't see that coming. Ali wants to get the fast pick lower ramp, which is a very viable approach. But when the AWP swords up, it can all go horribly wrong, as it is for X7 as well. Towards that Ivy position, he takes a nade and a few bullets, down to 22 HP.
साला एडवर्ड घुस भी गया उनके वहाँ पे।
Off again outside. A main.
चल रहा है।
Very careful at this point.
एडवर्ड
7 भी पता नहीं सही खेलता है कि नहीं।
भाई देख भाई, अपने को भी ऐसे ही होल्ड करके खेलना चाहिए कुछ भी। साले अपने लोग पुश करते रहते हैं।
साले तू सबसे ज्यादा पुश करता है।
अरे तो
i7 ले लेगा, टेक 9 ले लेगा, पुश मार।
अरे वो एग्रेसिव प्ले, हाँ पता है, टी साइड ही करता हूँ मैं एग्रेसिव, सीटी साइड नहीं करता हूँ मैं।
Still out toward Ivy with Flamey guarding the entrance.
ये साला इलेक्ट्रॉनिक हमेशा AUG लेके खेलता है। उसको जितने भी गेम प्ले देखे नहीं, AUG पकड़ा रहेगा।
अबे एडवर्ड भाई
पता है।
हाँ सच में उसका आर्मर पेनिट्रेशन बेटर ज्यादा है, और भी कुछ है।
आलू सामने आलू। आलू का ऑफ देखना है।
अब टाइम नहीं है, सेव करेगा और लोग पीछे भागेंगे। गया इसपर क्यों भाग रहा है?
अरे मार दिया।
क्या यार, टाइम के बाद मारा।
बॉट आलू। लिख रहा हूँ। अभी भी लिखे जा रहे हैं पाकि माँ का वो।
अबे यार मेरे को भी इंडियन सर्वर पे देखना था।
नूब इंडियन पाकिस्तानी जिंदाबाद है, अल्लाह अकबर की जय। मेरा
भाई आलू अभी भी खरीद लिया टाइम के बाद, मरने के बाद भी। कैसे क्या कोऑर्डिनेटेड खेलते हैं भाई, मजा आता है देख।
आई थिंक लिखना नहीं चाहिए सब, छोड़। अरे सिंपल के लेफ्ट में दो बंदे। चलो एक को मार के मारा। अबे आधा गेम तो अपना तब हो जाए जब अपने को यूटिलिटीज यूज करना है।
हाँ अबे यार इन लोग ट्रेड लेते हैं भाई, बहुत सही based on information।
सरगेई
अब एडवर्ड बचा बस,
कर लेगा एडवर्ड। उसकी
देख कैसे क्रॉस फायर देखे इनका, मस्त है एकदम। लेकिन पीछे से आ रहा है भाई एडवर्ड, प्लेइंग द लॉन्ग गेम। लेकिन अब टाइम के बेसिस पे इन लोग समझ जाते हैं। हाँ पता चल गया, स्मोक कर दिया, अब बॉम्ब प्लांट होगा। बॉम्ब पीछे छोड़ के आया वहां से।
रीलोड मार ले एडवर्ड।
हो गया।
Sat there, you're right, 1 HP, he finds Edward, and ENCE get on the board, 2 players surviving.
4 AKs, 1 Deagle. Fast approach outside. Pretty scrappy, but they make it work, and they recover the AWP as well. It's going to be 3-1, still in favor of NAVI, as ENCE pick up their first. Need to avoid that reset.
अबे रॉनी तू क्रॉसर किसका रखता है? इसका निको का क्रॉसर रखता है क्या?
नहीं, किसी प्रो प्लेयर का नहीं है।
किसका रखा है फिर, अपना बनाया है क्या?
हाँ मैंने कस्टम वो जो क्या बोलते हैं उसको,
क्रॉसर
वाला एक है ना,
हाँ
वहाँ पे जाके
अब इन लोग मॉली कर दे, सिंपल पिक ले।
डॉट रखा है एकदम मिनिमम जितना हो सकता है।
अबे गलत है बे, ओ सिंपल
सरगे ने मारा।
भाई मैं एरियल का भी देख रहा हूँ। क्या सही है भाई इसका,
Could catch him off, but Edward knows he's
एकदम
got a
स्नैप
chance
करता है
now. Al's not
क्रॉसर,
even looking. He's got one already behind.
जो भी एंगल सर्च करना है ना उस एंगल पे स्नैप करता है, ऐसा नहीं कि हवा में कहीं भी है इसका क्रॉसर, किसी भी मोमेंट पे देख सही जगह रहता है।
किसका?
एरियल का देखो,
क्रॉसर प्लेसमेंट रहता है भाई सबका।
सेंसिटिविटी हाई रखना होगा भाई इतना जल्दी क्रॉसर मूव करने के लिए।
अबे नहीं, वो उनका माउस एरिया बहुत ज्यादा होता है, वो पूरा हाथ ड्रैग करते हैं।
ऐसा है क्या?
हाँ और क्या, साले सेंसिटिविटी इतना हाई रख के कौन खेल सकता है भाई?
वो भी सही है, बहुत सही होता है भाई, एकदम स्नैप करता है साला, बहुत सही है। कोई भी कॉर्नर पे मोड़ा, स्नैप किया।
अबे वो है ना, स्क्रीन भी तो ऐसे ही करता है, एके से वन टैप कैसे लेता है, जैसे अपन ऑफ से वो मारते हैं ना फ्लिक, वो भी एके से फ्लिक मारता है, देखा है मैंने उसको। अरे हंटर तू भी तो कुछ बात कर यार, मैं मफिन लेके आता हूँ।
पहले
सूप पी रहा हूँ यार।
अबे कौन जीतेगा लगता है हंटर, मैं तो बोल रहा हूँ, मैं जानता हूँ नावी जीतेगा, जानता हूँ नावी जीतेगा, बट एंस को सपोर्ट कर रहा हूँ भाई, डार्क हॉर्स है एकदम, मतलब
ना यार नावी सही है
यार। नहीं रे, नावी एकदम बस सिंपल के बैक के ऊपर चढ़ के आ रहा है बस, और कुछ नहीं ना। सिंपल और फ्लेमी अगर हट जाए ना, नावी कुछ नहीं है।
वहाँ बस ये भी है।
एस्ट्रालिस को देखा अभी, एकदम टीम सही है भाई, टीम प्ले उनका, कोई ऐसा सिंगल प्लेयर चाहे नहीं वैसा, इसलिए एस्ट्रालिस फाइनली तो एस्ट्रालिस को जीतना चाहिए।
कल उसका वो याद है फॉलन का, जो उसने ऑफ रिकवर की थी, ड्रॉप देखा था?
नहीं नहीं नहीं
भाई प्ले देखने वाला था।
कौन किया था
वो क्या था, क्या कहते हैं,
फॉलन किया था क्या? MIBR का बोल रहे हैं क्या? किसका किसका मैच था ये, MIBR वर्सेस?
अरे कल वाले मैच था।
ओपोनेंट कौन था?
भाई पीछे जाएगा ना, पीछे ले रहा था वो ऑफसेट।
And the tug of war continues here. 3 AKs, 1 MAC-10 and a UMP. Decent utility here. They can win this round, but what's the approach? Sending a few players towards the pod dog area and the main entrance. Sergey with the Molotov towards the upper ramp to block off any potential AWPs on the other side.
ऑफसेट पीक दिया, पीछे मर गया।
Likely here. Aerial to lead the
फॉलन ने
charge.
ऊपर से मॉली कर दिया।
Presumably
जब मॉली खत्म होने वाली थी ना, तभी फ्लैश टैंक के नीचे
Still holding off.
ऊपर आ गया।
Knows there's already, but this is what they're stacking just enough, and Aaron's stuck in behind. Electronic down. But Simple gets one, and he'll fade off. Planted. Sergey wants to hold off those that he was exactly.
फ्लेमी सिंपल दोनों के पास ऑफ भाई, ये रीटेक तो हो जाएगा।
He could come in late. Simple's not aware. Problem is that he's gone so far around that it's going to be a straight fight. Good news is they've just.
ए सिंपल, ओ भाई दो को मार दिया, हो गया
आलू को।
And that gives Simple all the control that he
भाई मैं बोला था अगर
on a retake. As it's down to Sergey, he still has bomb in sights.
अरे बच गया।
Flashed off.
अरे यार वही बोला, फ्लेमी और सिंपल दोनों के पास ऑफ है, मतलब रीटेक हो गया भाई।
बेचारे ज़्यूस को दे दिया भाई, तू डिफ्यूज कर ले। है इसके पास MVP। ज़्यूस बेचारा 4।
भाई देख एडवर्ड कैरी कर रहा है भाई भाई भाई, सरगेई। वैसे ट्रेन सिटी साइडेड है या टी साइडेड है?
सिटी,
आई थिंक सिटी साइडेड है। हाँ
डबल ऑप सेटअप है क्या इनका?
अबे हाँ भाई, सिंपल और फ्लेमी बेस्ट ऑफर है एकदम अपनी टीम से।
So indeed, just a few upgraded pistols, a couple of smokes, presumably smoke inside. See what you can do, get that bomb planted. Zeus heads towards the upper ramp.
अबे यार
Smokes in, fires off, no damage done.
Rotates off early.
तेरा 2-3 सेकंड डिलेड है भाई।
To be unexpected.
वो मैक्स
Flamey's pretty static in comparison. He's had the op toward Ivy pretty much every
प्लान कर लो बस, प्लान कर लो फ्रांस.
Simple
ओ भाई सर्गे का देखा हेडशॉट. ठीक 1D.
Still try and get that down by second. Sergey, great shot back.
Oh,
Simple
hi.
denied the second plant attempt, but third one's a charm. Sergey still holds up decently. Knows well that AWP is on the other side.
प्लान ही जीतना है भाई.
It's lovely to take it down. He would love to do exactly that, but Flamey rushes him. Alexi, I'm afraid, is not long for this world. This Flamey gets far too close. 7-2. Excuse me,
Views
6-2.
carry हो रहा है भाई
This
इस
is starting to get
मैच
away,
पे.
but it's such a close game, really, when you look at the battles and the fact that ENCE continue to get bombs down.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. The fact ENCE are hitting shots and they're actually getting consistent bomb plants here.
Nico
Their
Australis
strategies
में
are
आना
good,
बे.
it's just NAVI are looking really sharp in individual form.
क्या पागल हो गया क्या तू?
Haven't really had a comfortable
किस में?
time out
मुझे
yet,
क्या पता
but
बे?
money's starting
निको
to look very
फेज
strong
में
indeed.
भाई.
With that bomb plant down, get an extra $800 per
हाँ,
भाई
हाँ.
फेज
So many
फेज
teams are
फैन
just
हूँ मैं
missing
इधर.
towards inside because you don't guarantee the bomb.
Sad
You've got a very
reacts
good chance to
only.
Get one kill. Which they did. They got the plant down. Nothing against Alexi. Bomb defused. Flamey currently sits at 6 kills. At the very top is Edward. 11-5 after that pistol ace. Outside fast play once again. 3 players towards main entrance. Ariel has to wait for the Flames to go down first.
Flames down, smoke engulfing upon the site as well. Edward takes advantage of that, but he won't account for Sergey walking out late. That also, though, is traded back by Electronic. It's Ariel. He's wanted to get forward so aggressively so many times. Where he is this
अरे
time, but how
आडू
is
ने
it?
क्या शॉट मारा बे सिंपल को.
That's what they need because Simple is firing on all cylinders.
Oh,
so far
bhai.
on train and he sits with 10 kills already. X7 has Electronic now. It starts to fall apart.
बीट
3v2 लेकिन HP देख भाई इनकी.
Sight holding only.
आलू अपना ऑप एरियल को दे दे तो बेटर है.
Bit too close for Flamey's comfort. Alu tries to get away. Spotted by Zeus. No damage done. He wants to back to the bomb though. If that's red, they can rotate off this.
स्मोक और मॉली है अभी भी फ्यूज के पास. आई थिंक वो डिफ्यूज के लिए रखेगा
Flamey on 9.
इन केस प्लांट हो.
Need to get a pick here. Ariel as
बी
well.
जाओ भाई.
They have no real information as to where ENCE
हाँ
are
वो
right
सुन
now.
रहा है कई बार.
यार
X7 coming in late. Oh, Flamey spotted him. That
2v1 है भाई.
trade,
ट्रेड.
They still now know that
Play the
Alu's out
trade
toward
game.
A main. Bone has to
Time
cross.
नहीं है.
And Zeus is playing this so passively.
अबे
He
खुद
just
के
wants
मॉली
them
में
to walk directly in front. Alu, he certainly has the advantage. in
Alu.
terms
गया
of
बे.
defense.
गेम गया.
Ariel doesn't even know. Alu's
वो
guessing,
time
and
खेलेगा,
he's wrong.
obviously.
21
गया,
seconds.
गया.
Zeus has bomb down. Ariel's now low on
4
HP.
HP.
It's another close round, but everything seems to slip away.
क्या है भाई ये? छी.
Just needs one shot, and he gets it.
भाई इतना क्या
Really
स्लो
well played
खेलना.
from Zeus. He's had a
1v2
good tournament.
HP कम है ठीक है लेकिन इंफॉर्मेशन लो पहले किधर है. थोड़ा फुटस्टेप देख के हलचल मचाओ थोड़ा ताकि पता चले कहाँ है वो लास्ट बंदा.
यही बात सुन रहा है.
क्या
They
भाई. छी.
continue their rampage here on the CT side. $4,000 on average for ENCE, maybe a little bit less for Ariel. He's got 2,900 right now. They might want to take the time out, which they have. They're first.
अबे जब गो टीवी में देख सकते तो पास खरीदने का क्या मतलब है बे?
Great start here. Might not look like it on the scoreboard,
अबे वो
but they got
drop
bombs
off के लिए
down.
होता है और
The matching
pick
runs very
ems.
close. It's just fallen apart the last.
पिकम्स का पता है ना. प्रेडिक्ट करना. हाँ वही.
Here's the replay of Alu's
भाई
shots.
पिकम प्रेडिक्शंस में नावी 90% है.
Very good.
मतलब
90% of the people predict कि नावी जीतेगा.
Playing with his brain today. Very smart. They had, again, they had no idea. Alu took a guess, took a shot at it. Just then knew that he was on the up and still there, could just play the angle perfectly. Risk to take the fight, but absolutely pays off. Trying again to work towards sandwich.
भाई फास्ट खेल रहा है. अच्छा खेल रहा है. नाइस 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 नाइस.
Puts them up.
ओ भाई.
Continue spraying. You must
ओ भाई 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 भाई.
He's not aware, overwhelmed.
फास्ट अबे नाइस 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 नाइस. गया गया. सिंपल मरेगा. ये भागेंगे उसके पीछे.
In a bit of a panic, he's
आई
gonna try
होप
and
ये
run
भागेंगे.
away.
भगा भगा के मारो बेंच.
He gets over toward B, bomb down. He just wants to save it at this point. Again, we talk about it. It might be 7-2, but these rounds, they're so close that there's no money for NAVI.
मारो मारो मारो. लेफ्ट वे सरगेई ने लेफ्ट लेफ्ट लेफ्ट
Absolutely
देख.
are. You can see ENCE have done their homework, and that's what executions are all about, is making the CTs feel uncomfortable, allowing you to get as close to the bomb site as you
Push up
possibly
मत
can.
देना,
With
Sergey.
those pistols, absolutely perfect there. They get the first kill, then it snowballs out of control. They pick up the AWP and Sergey ends up getting 3 frags. And now Simple.
मार 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 मार.
Now giving his position away. I don't
Nice.
think one bullet from any concentration down. And there it is. ENCE indeed are right back in the game. With the reinvestment required.
भाई देख रहा है इनके गन्स देख रहा है AUG भाई.
If they do, they can still buy.
4 kills for Sergey. They exploded.
मैं अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, गेम पलट सकते
First
हैं.
time they've come in Ivy and
पलट जाएगा. और सुनना सुनना कल मैं देख रहा था ये मैच इनका.
Slow reaction.
क्या नाम है?
Because he already has a presence inside a sandwich. He's watching.
अबे जो भी है एक मैच देख रहा था.
Great stuff there from Sergey.
ये टी साइड वाले ना अपना AK फेंक के AUG उठा रहे हैं भाई. सारे के सारे AUG यूज कर रहे थे टी साइड में. 4 AUG एक ऑफ था. अपना AK फेंक के उठा रहे हैं AUG. सोच इतना मस्त गन है. वो ऑलरेडी एडवर्ड गया. यूज क्लोज खेल रहा है.
It's a bit aggressive to go for more.
तो क्या खा रहा है बे लोड़े?
Pre-scoped in on the AUG. This is the first time he's seen what's slip above an AUG scope. But found Alu, that gave Ariel all he needed for information. and he
आलू
gets
खा रहे हैं क्या?
back in exchange.
बिस्किट खा रहा हूँ.
साले.
हाइड एंड सीक मफिन मिला नहीं भाई.
Lose one.
हे न्यू व्यूअर,
Look like the round.
अपना नाम
कहाँ
लिखो.
Zeus could be.
कहाँ जाता है बे खरीदने?
Muffin
biscuit.
I don't think there's enough time for him to go all the way around to T-spawn
मिलता है
downstairs
कैंटीन
and back
में.
in A main because they're already so
CSD
well
कैंटीन में.
established inside of the site.
मैं घर में
कितना
से
दूर
It's
है?
going to be long planted by then.
तू हॉस्टल में है क्या?
नहीं बे घर पे रहता हूँ.
घर पे?
अरे मैं बोल रहा हूँ घर पे रहता हूँ. कैंटीन घर के पास ही है.
अच्छा. पेरेंट्स बोलते नहीं क्या दिन भर CSGO खेल रहे तो?
अरे अभी वैसे भी मेरा कॉलेज का ऑफ है.
भाई फिर भी भाई.
फिर भी क्या? फाइनल ईयर है, फाइनल सेमेस्टर है.
भाई मैं तो
Deagle armor to carry over. This has been an absolute brawl between the two though. Every single round. Just to note for bomb plants, it's been 4 defuses, 1 detonated.
मार 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 मार.
Shot by Simple at least to keep himself alive.
अबे यार सिंपल.
Huge issue
Simple
for them
with
after
a
the time on the
Deagle.
CT side. You're not going to lose all your money, but still he does at least keep the armor up. Took damage though, so he won't be able to get that free or discounted upgrade to the helmet.
No, but at least he has Deagle armor instead of nothing.
Sergey carry कर रहा है भाई. 14 kill.
Valuable that he stays alive there. His teammates are going to buy. Edward with the AUG, Flamey, same story.
Sergey,
Zeus
Sergey.
5K. Does he want to drop the AWP and be left with just a Deagle? Maybe
Sergey.
that's worth it in Simple's hands. They're going to take a timeout either way.
J ने
and discuss
I
their
जैसा
options.
pronounce करते हैं.
This is a
Pronounce.
pivotal moment of the game.
Sergey.
If ENCE can pick up this round, they might actually be able to win the half on the
Sergey.
T side against NAVI.
Suka blah 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 blah
Questioning
blah.
whether they can perform on the big stage, and I'm sure
साले बिस्किट खा ले पहले.
they certainly can. Some great performances so far. Just to know the AWP will not be purchased by Zeus. He gets himself an AUG. Electronic on the M4 and
तेरा final semester है, placement हो गया क्या?
He doesn't buy anything apart from 1 smoke and keeps himself
कैसे भाई?
$2,000 to make sure he actually has cash.
IIT में पढ़ता हूँ क्या प्लेसमेंट?
तो क्या जॉब अप्लाई करेगा क्या अभी? क्या ग्रेजुएट होने के बाद ढूंढेगा क्या साले?
अलग ही है अपना.
क्या? बोला final semester है.
फाइनल है.
तो कैसे काफी टाइम भाई?
तो मैच देखना है क्या करना है बे?
Aggressive stance from Navi.
नहीं वही सोच रहा हूँ. तू ये स्ट्रीमिंग वीमिंग करता है. टाइम कहाँ मिलता है तेरे को?
You pick it up on the way by. It's not like a gun's immediately
अभी
recoverable
जो
on
मेरे
CT.
पास
In the same
ये जो पूरा
fashion.
6 महीना है इस सेमेस्टर में ये पूरा
Really
अपना
utility
शोरील
use
बनाने
as
के
well.
लिए.
Smoke already on A main.
इसमें
क्या
क्लास शोरील हाँ.
शोरिल?
Work with as well as an incendiary.
वो क्या होता है?
मैं अपना अलग है ना, मैं पोस्ट प्रोडक्शन के फील्ड में काम करता हूँ ना, मतलब उसको लेके
Seen beating
पढ़ाई
it
कर
quite
रहा
a
हूँ.
while to be honest.
वो ऐसा है क्या? सही है.
For now, this is
तो अपना लास्ट का जो सेमेस्टर होता है 6 मंथ 5 to 6 मंथ वो शोरील बनाने के लिए होता है.
अच्छा इसलिए तो स्ट्रीमिंग करता है. सही है नाइस. अबे यार ये एलेक्सी अकेला क्यों पुश करता है? ट्रेड नहीं लेते इन लोग. अबे यही प्रॉब्लम है. तू अभी एस्ट्रालिस का गेम देखेगा ना, एस्ट्रालिस का मेन कुछ भी इन लोग अकेले सोलो प्लेयर्स कुछ भी इतना ग्रेट नहीं है. मतलब है ग्रेट है बट उतना नहीं, शाइनिंग नहीं करते हैं उतना अकेले. टीम प्ले इनका देख भाई एस्ट्रालिस का क्या सही रहता है, हर एक किल का ट्रेड लेंगे उन लोग।
आईवी से आ रहा है
For
बंदा।
ENCE was certainly there over Liquid.
देखिए अकेले सर गई, अभी जाके मर गया, कोई ट्रेड नहीं उसका, बस इन्फॉर्मेशन और कुछ
Down
नहीं।
he goes. Couldn't do anything with the
क्या
Deagle.
फायदा?
Ariel's already got it on the AK. Electronic playing at the wall. Super.
एस्ट्रालिस का तो सीटी साइड देख
Sprays in
सबसे
for only
बेस्ट।
one and Alu spots him fast enough.
अबे बॉम्ब प्लांट करेगा भी कि नहीं?
It is for X7 because now they're in their 2-on-2. 7 seconds left. Zeus manages to pull one back.
चल बॉम्ब प्लांट के बाद मारा।
He stays alive. AWP up close, but Zeus is far too quick.
भाई इसका नाइफ देख भाई, एडवर्ड का कराम्बिट डॉपलर रूबी, ये रेड कलर भाई। मेरे पास भी डॉपलर ही है लेकिन इसका रूबी है भाई, मेरा फेस टू है बस।
इसको कितने का है बे?
भाई इसका कुछ अराउंड 1-2 लाख का होता है। हाँ ये जो रूबी है क्योंकि जेम है, डॉपलर जेम, ये एकदम रेड कलर होता है पूरा। मेरा जो है देखा ही होगा, पर्पल और ब्लैक जैसा थोड़ा।
Calm as you like. Recovers the orb, defuses the bomb. Get into round number 13. It's 8-4 in favor of NAVI on their CT side here in the first map at the best of three. Remember, it's Dust 2 next. This is the pick of ENCE. That's why
NAVI defeated Faceland, ENCE defeated Team Liquid. Liquid हार गए ENCE से, क्या है ये? कुछ भी होता है। सिंपल बूस्ट लेके वापस गिर गया।
progress towards Olof, but doesn't commit just yet. Waiting for his teammates to join him.
Tag damage.
हो
Need to go on top of it. Forward it won't hurt.
एरियल भाई मचा दिया।
सही मार
एंट्री
Follow
फ्रैग
it up as well. He finds
पीछे
Edward
से।
behind the train. He'll swing. Oh, they get behind, but Electronic reveals himself through smoke. Comes
Electronic.
back in. Ariel
नाइस
never
नाइस नाइस।
Oh, he caught himself up. He misstepped. It nearly got him away from the bullets, but eventually he was found. Alexi now, with his first in the rounds, might have found the most important. Simple wants to work back in from Old Bomb. He'll play this with Zeus. Zeus in his 7th semi-final appearance. Of the previous 6 he was in, he was successful in 4. But Navi fell victim in the final 3 times. The only one he won was with Gambit.
सेव कर रहे हैं।
He wants to get back there. He wants to make sure he's a winner with the
भाई
team. He's done
फाइम
well for
अच्छा ही है
so
ट्रेन
long.
पे टी साइड आई थिंक।
But this one's not going to go their way. Is ENCE pulling back number 5, 8-5. In fact, so keeping it dead level on train.
अबे यार मर गए।
Still though through the smoke they'll fight. Oh, they
दोनों मर
actually
गए।
got them both down. No gun saved on the Navi
ओ
side.
भाई
Ariel's doing such a fantastic
भगा
job
के
at
मारे भाई।
47.
सीटी साइड
Overwhelming towards
पैसा नहीं
that
रहेगा
side
तो
bomb
गेम
site.
हार जाएंगे।
Default, the smokes, it's all set up so perfectly as he makes his way through. Pixel perfect precision. This is the replay now. Look at
8-6 होगा अब ये तो, 8-6 होना चाहिए। सिंपल शॉटगन लिया है भाई, देखेंगे उसको। चल सिंपल का देख, तो सिंपल का शॉटगन से क्या करता है ये।
You can see an auto shotgun for Simple. I don't think I've ever seen him use that weapon.
XM
Joined by some
104
CZs and Desert Eagles. And now it's up to Edward once
Oh, by
again.
electronic.
Jumping towards Pop Dog this time, not going to happen.
अच्छा सिंपल बी के लिए था।
Good find from Ariel again, but he couldn't follow it up. Electronic manages to just barely get away.
गए अब बस सिंपल शॉटगन से।
The first time by sprays through and finds Flamey as well. He is alive, Simple.
मेरा वाला ही।
Saying you wanted a knife kill and 3 auto shots.
अबे हाँ लेकिन एचपी कम हो गया ना इसका, तो उन लोग अगर एके वाले प्रीफायर करते रहते तो
Ambitious, but for now, let's say ENCE.
क्या कर रहे हैं?
They might be able to bring this back to
Navi
8-7.
ज़्यूज़ अच्छा ज़्यूज़ बेट करेगा अभी देखना।
On their T side here.
इन लोग एक गन लेना चाहते हैं।
But can they recover anything?
नहीं
In terms
शॉटगन
of
सेव
weapons,
करेगा तो ये चूतिया है एकदम।
discussing their options here, looking quite jovial about the situation. They have won the
लास्ट
half
राउंड, सेकंड लास्ट राउंड है।
here. Bit more convincing, but still.
भाई
solid
शॉटगन
team.
फिर भी क्या ठीक है।
Navi have been celebrated this sort of, I think, for their tactical approach. It's not something
ज़्यूज़ को
you
दे
can
देता है यार शॉटगन, वो कुछ एक को मार देता है
They
एटलीस्ट।
slowed things right
अपन
down.
इंडियन
उसके HP दे।
पाकिस्तानी से लड़े जा रहे हैं।
Simple electronic running around trying to kill everyone.
Lol.
So it's refreshing to see this slower gameplay come back into their scrapbook. But Ali now looking to find the remaining players.
भाई ये बस अपना हेलमेट बचा रहा है।
Giving rifles away if they go any further in this spot here. So that kills
लॉल
fine.
चलो मार के तो मारा।
Doesn't matter too much. The CTs won't get a rifle from it, and they manage to trade it out and remove his armor.
ज़्यूज़ ना
It's the final
अबे
round
ज़्यूज़ को
of the
शॉटगन
first
दे
half,
देता ना सिंपल तो
8-6.
एटलीस्ट और भी एक को मार लेता हो।
I'd say they deserve a few more. Their tactical approach has been
क्या
wonderful.
है?
As they get double orbs on the T side, they won't stay on that.
अब शॉटगन तो फेंक देगा ये। नहीं, शॉटगन से ही खेलेगा। वाह, चल सही है, देखते हैं अब शॉटगन से क्या उखाड़ता है। फ्लेमी को देखूंगा बे मैं। ये स्काउट से इन लोग मस्त खेलते हैं, एकदम हेडशॉट एमबॉट जैसा।
Push Pop Dog and they'll go with these orb kills and throw them out of the map if they have to.
I thought Sergey was just going to go for the straight drop. Simple went so aggressively
आउट की
into
एक्यूरेसी
word
बहुत
Pop
ज्यादा है
Dog.
ऑप से, कूदते हुए चलते हुए लग जाता है।
Probably waiting as well as you say. You're absolutely right. They want to see if the CTs will push. Would have been unnecessary for
भाई
Sergey to do
डस्टू
the same result.
पे सिटी साइड पे स्काउट लेके लोग चलते चलते डोर से हेडशॉट देते हैं बेंच।
Word swings around. Actually going to rotate back toward Ivy a little bit further because Electronic has called that there's been no action.
नेट्स स्मोक एक ही बचा है अब सिंपल के पास। इन लोग के पास नेट्स है कभी एंस के पास। ये ऑब्वियसली 8-7 होगा।
That way, he'll smoke another Molotov behind him. There's really not much room left to hide. Ariel even considered running across the site to pinch him in, but thinks better of going back toward the ball instead. Don't watch him.
ओ स्काउट से मिस किया।
Direction from the train. In fact, next 7 goes.
ओ अटैक किया
Oh, he just
मार
gets
दिया।
away, but he's caught off the top of the ladder. He's evasive, but it won't work out entirely. As Edward caught off by Alu, the guns start to prevail, and they'll win another round. We're back to 8-7. One round between
भाई मेरे को लग रहा है एंस
shows how
जीतेगा।
close this game was.
Really enjoying this so
क्या
far.
नहीं सकते।
ENCE looks solid as a rock. They're not nervous
भाई तू ही
at all.
बताया
Ready
सिटी
to
साइड है ये।
challenge NAVI in this second half.
हाँ तो सिटी
It's
साइड है,
8-7.
नावी
We'll
हांडी।
take a break. You're not going to want to miss
क्या पता
this.
ठीक।
देखते हैं। हाँ अभी सिटी साइड, लेकिन देखते हैं। अभी तो बी रश करेंगे भाई, नावी लिख के ले ले। Why is the match post? Come on. ENCE is one tired team.
सुसु है।
Snacks. सुसु।
इंटेल है स्पॉन्सर, वोडाफोन भी है।
वोडाफोन क्या है बे स्पॉन्सर?
नीचे देखना।
हाँ मतलब वोडाफोन क्यों करता है?
पता नहीं। कमेंटेटर्स भी चुप हो गए बस।
अभी ऐड चल रहा होगा उस पे स्ट्रीम पे।
वैसे नावी तो ट्रेन अच्छा ही खेलती है बे, पता नहीं इसमें क्यों हग रही है।
हाँ ना वही तो, नावी का बहुत सुनो ट्रेन अच्छा रहता है। नावी वर्सेस
वहाँ पे ड्यूल मॉनिटर सेटअप है क्या तेरा?
नहीं भाई, स्ट्रीम ओवरले पे देख रहा हूँ मैं ये नावी का रिकॉर्ड इस पे। नावी ऑन ट्रेन।
करम्बिट फेड तेरा भी यही है ना? करम्बिट फेड
नहीं भाई डॉपलर है, डॉपलर।
क्या डॉपलर है तेरा? साले इतने पैसे आए कहाँ से बे तेरे पास?
भाई चूतिया हूँ एकदम, खाना पीना छोड़ के पैसे इस पे डाल रहा हूँ।
फिर भी यार बहुत पैसे। कितने कितने का नाइफ गिनवा बे तू, पहले नाइफ गिनवा।
अबे नाइफ तो सारे बेच दिए अब।
4 नाइफ थी ना तेरे पास?
एक टाइम पे 6 नाइफ थी भाई।
हाँ तो इतने कहाँ से आए? एक एक नाइफ एवरेज में 10,000 तक का होगा।
10,000 घंटा साले 15,000 एवरेज।
तो बता कहाँ कहाँ से 60-70 हज़ार तो नहीं ऐसे ही।
अभी मेरी इन्वेंट्री करीब करीब 1.5 लाख की है।
तो अब बता तो दे कहाँ से जुटाते हैं इतने पैसे?
स्कैम करता हूँ स्कैम। भाई भाई जॉब करके, और क्या। तू भी जॉब करेगा ना तो आराम से इतना तो खरीद ही पाएगा।
खरीदूंगा थोड़ी वे।
वही ना लोग खरीदते नहीं है, पैसे इस पे नहीं डालते।
4 नाइट्स
ENCE are proving that it was absolutely no fluke. They took down Liquid as NAVI putting up an
ग्लव्स ले आओ भाई
incredible half.
पंडोरास
Simple
बॉक्स
Edward
मजा आएगा
with
एक
an
बार
ace.
आ जाए तो
They only have a 1-round lead. It's 8-7. They
कितना
are
time
every
लगेगा?
bit as in this
7
game
दिन।
as any team would be against.
हाँ
That's two up next as well. ENCE no slouches on that
वो भी
map. They can
6 दिन में
somehow
दूसरे
win this one.
अकाउंट पे आएगा फिर उसके बाद और 7 दिन मेन अकाउंट पे आने के
I'm
लिए
so impressed with their mental fortitude so far.
India,
They're showing a
Pakistan
great
लड़ेगा
array of
यार।
strategies and good formation.
देख बोला जब भी रश करेंगे ना अभी अबे बी पे इजी प्लांट है हाँ 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 सिंपल फ्लेम ही ए पे मचा रहे हैं
Not
Oh,
quite.
wow.
Somehow, he actually gets the frag there. What a
ओ
strange
भाई
Simple
आलू
just
ठीक है
barely
एक को मारा
working in. Alu gets flamey back, but that's not
ये
enough
बी
yet
जाएंगे
to
मोस्टली
call it
फिर से
level
क्योंकि
because
नंबर ज्यादा है इनका
they've got the ball.
ट्रेड ले सकते हैं आराम
Be
से
very
बी
uncomfortable
प्लांट
and get them out of position, which Edward now will confirm they are. They're back over toward the outside site, and Zeus
और ये
walks
पीछे
in for
पहुंच गया
points.
भाई ओहो गया गेम
He's gonna swing around behind them as well.
पिस्टल राउंड तो गया
But again, just has to slow them down, delay the retake. They're looking for Alexi. We're doing everything he can at this point just to stay alive because here comes Electronic. He's around behind. Edward doesn't even need him. They've already won it. 2 and Z connector. There's nowhere for the CTs to go. And that kid.
अबे यार सिंपल
Far from the ball. There's no chance that Sergey can do anything. Electronic takes down Alu. It is 9
so
to 7.
simple
That one
So
started off
simple.
a little bit stranger. Looked like Flaming is absolutely done for. The coordinated push from the CTs towards main entrance looked like it would yield at least that first frag, but an awkward affair there.
अबे आलू का चेहरा देख
Find that initial aim. It cost them a
मतलब
couple
जो
of frags
नीचे
to kick things
नाम
off.
के बगल में
Back
आता
towards
है
inside NAVI go, and essentially they run away with the round.
क्या अजीब चेहरा बंदर जैसा बनाया है
Very comfortable there. The positioning
छोटे बच्चे मुंह नहीं बनाते ऐसे
हाँ वही वही वही
होठ
को ऐसे करके।
हाँ वही ना क्यों भाई आलू नाम भी आलू है अजीब सा
आलू का
कोई
कुछ और
इस-
मीनिंग होगा ना बे
नहीं वे
नहीं उसके
इसके-
लैंग्वेज में
इसकी कोई तो माया बाप कोई इंडियन होगा ऐसे ट्रोल करने के लिए लगा दिया आलू
नहीं बे
आलू ले लो
17 years old, by the way.
Still
A स्टार
ridiculous.
किया इन लोग
Biggest stage. Only his
B.
second best of 3 series is leading the way.
Yeah, this is crazy. So many of these players in their rookie year
ए अलेक्सिव
in the semi-final.
बस
and
ठीक
what could
है
be
मार दिया तो एक किल तो मिला
no doubt in my mind they win this.
और
That's-
AK से मरने का एडवांटेज होता है वे
Well, maybe an AK.
AK से उतने पैसे नहीं मिलते जितने
Second frag of the round.
SMG
This is where
से
things get quite interesting now. Remember, Alu can purchase the AWP.
अपने को भी यही करना
Down
चाहिए
for plenty of time to get back into it,
आलू
but it
का
all starts
परचेज
here.
था AWP
Round 18, Zeus will stay on the match 10, and that's perfect. You have such an advantage after winning the pistol, knowing the CDs are buying up on the third as well. Good likelihood that they won't have helmets
साला
here, so the
यहाँ
Mac 10
बिरयानी
actually
अच्छा
are
नहीं
very
मिलता है
अबे
Indeed, there's only one
इन लोग हेलमेट नहीं खरीद पाए अभी मैक 10 वाला सबको उड़ाएगा देख
damage potential.
मैक 10 वाला सबको उड़ाएगा अभी
Dropping an execution here, staying as a 5-man unit and trying to overwhelm the CTs, get as close as possible.
व्यूज को ही देख रहा हूँ मैं अब तो
Right, goes down to 85.
आराम से हेडशॉट भाई
For X7. A vocal tug of war inside of the Spodek. A bit the same inside of the server because it's jostling for position, and this is the first gun round of the second half. He's got something up close because Alexi's behind him, making sure that no one can catch him off guard.
CTs trying to get some map control here, but Sergey with the smoke out. As soon as he detects any threat on the other side, he'll deploy that. Feels safe for now, and he would be right. They're falling back towards
बी
the side.
क्लियर है क्या
Electronic has got the end of iron. What he needs is to see where it's-
Nice smoke, Zeus.
Swallows the grenade down the
फ्लैश करेगा टीममेट के लिए इलेक्ट्रॉनिक पिक किया मरा
Good
ये
anticipation.
ओ गया राउंड गया भाई ये मैक 10 छोड़ के AK उठा लिया
So even forced out of the A main position.
मैक 10 रखता तो अच्छा रहता थोड़ा
Kill backwards. The next seven's gonna double it up.
बोला था गया
And 35 seconds remaining. This is pretty lackluster from Navi. Overwhelmed in the main entrance, trying to come out one by one towards the Ivy position. It hasn't worked out for them whatsoever.
लास्ट बचा
Forces to a simple
फ्लेमी
4-1 back, but
सेव
not for
करेगा
long. Now just Flamey. Nothing can be done here. Has to just hold on to the AK-47
Flamey
and
का
hope
कौन
they
सा
get
knife है
aggressive
बे?
to steal away a couple of kills.
Yeah, a couple of
Flamey
kills
का
back,
कौन सा
38
है?
HP. Again, now time is the factor. We said on the CT side, it
Knife
doesn't
पे
matter
switch
if
तो करे।
it expires. It does without a bomb plant on the
अजीब
T
सा ही
side.
दिखा
ओ ये नवाजा
2650
नवाजा
is
फेड
everyone else, but he won't get anything on top of it if he
मेरे को एकदम
dies
छक्का नाइफ
after
लगती है
the round is
छक्का
gone. To his sake, thankfully,
एकदम
no one is
छक्के
in
वाली
pursuit.
नाइफ
अरे पता है
अरे धीरे
तेरा गोटी भी थोड़ा सा पहले है मेरे
Alu on
गोटी
the
से।
op on the other side, still to deal with though. And
हाँ,
how
वही ना।
possibly with not much money to work with, there will be no op
क्योंकि यहाँ
for
दिखाने के
Simple
पहले
for
तू बोल रहा है
Navi.
तभी मैं सोचा हूँ
लल
कुछ सेकंड फास्ट है।
Flaming with the AK. Navi. Pretty underwhelming round, I have to say. Bullied out of main entrance, and then it seemed like the only solution was walking out of IB.
फ्लेमी को मैं फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा हूँ
Just mentioned as well. You want to set a 5-man unit, they want to drop an
मैंने पहले
execution.
पिछले
Challenge the fact
लास्ट
they won't
ईयर
have
में
all
कर
the
रखा है।
incendiaries. They won't have
कैनियस को
helmets on the
भेजा,
players. He wants to really
स्क्रीम
move
को
up
भेजा,
and punish that fact. They made it way
सिंपल
too
को
easy.
भेजा।
And capitalize upon it.
ओ भाई ड्रैगन किंग
As we go into round number 19.
भाई रोनी खेल रहा है।
I can confirm Navi.
अरे नहीं
मैच देख रहे हैं भाई हम
मैच
Claims
देख
to
रहे
that $2,600 regardless of the fact
Shoot
that
your load.
previous.
चू।
1600.
अबे ड्रैगन किंग तू वही है क्या जो अपनी बहन को लाया था
Enough for 4 AK-6.
नहीं
बहन को लाया था मतलब
They are up to him, one flashbang.
अबे एक ड्रैगन किंग मेरे फ्रेंड लिस्ट में है जो अपनी बहन को भी CSGO खेलने के लिए लाया एक अकाउंट से वो बहुत मस्त खेलती है मतलब ऑपिंग मस्त करती है और वो भी मस्त खेलता है भाई बहन दोनों
तो यही है ड्रैगन किंग। अबे ड्रैगन किंग तुम तो मेरा भी दोस्त है तू ही लाया था क्या अपनी
हाँ।
बहन को
नहीं मैं तो बहन ही नहीं है मेरी।
हाँ ये नहीं है
तो
ये नहीं है
The back lines. With Sergey up close.
साले खेलोगे कि नहीं चूतिया लोग ऐसे ही हंसेंगे क्या चलो
अबे
खेलो,
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
खेलो।
कैप
On 17
P250
points
पे
after that.
क्या
सब एक एक खरीदे हैं इलेक्ट्रॉनिक P250
That's what
बस
Alu watches, and Sergey's
अच्छा
actually
इसका
gonna
काम है
fall
प्लांट
into
करना
this
बस
pool is extremely
शायद
spammable.
नहीं वो भी नहीं है
And they
मॉली आया गए मॉली से चल गया एडवर्ड लॉल
Trajectory.
पीछे भाग
But
गए
still couldn't find it, and the trajectory
ये
leads
क्या
to
finals है क्या?
Liquid alive. He was tagged
नहीं
for
भाई
a
नावी
rebound.
वर्सेस एंस
Backed off already.
सेमीफाइनल
सेमी
That's the
सेमीफाइनल
sort of round they should be doing in the previous.
सेमी
This
भी
time,
नहीं है भाई ये
two players
सेमी
सेमी है
इसके
बे,
बाद होगा
the smoke and then the flames.
अबे लौड़िए
Sergey with
सेमी
two
इसके बाद होगा
massive
इससे जो
frags.
जीतेगा
This is
वो
recoverable
एस्ट्रालिस
now on the T
के साथ
side.
खेलेगा
5-on-3.
Best
They
of
have
three.
one flashbang.
ओ हाँ
No
सॉरी
other
सॉरी ये
utility
सेमी है
whatsoever.
सेमी है
They're
हाँ
running
हाँ
out of
हाँ
time as well.
Shut up.
सही बोला
Bombers on their back,
शाम
but
से
just
मैं
have no
thumbnail
idea
बना रहा
what
हूँ,
the
मुझे
next
बोल
approach
रहा
is.
है
Just
भाई
walk out of main
इसलिए।
entrance and hope for the best. Alex is waiting for you.
अरे हाँ भूल गया था
Currently sits towards
हो गया
inside,
एक,
but
हाँ,
that
सही
position
बोला।
is now clear. And like I said,
भाई मैं तेरे को एक क्रॉसहेयर
walk
भेजूंगा
out and hope for the best.
ये बहुत सही दिख रहा है बे एकदम इसका है जिपनेक्स का है
It's gonna save at this stage.
अबे मेरे को डॉट
ये
ही पसंद है बे।
Swing suggests
लेकिन
that will be the case.
डॉट बेकार है बे डीगल वन डी करने में उतना ग्रेट नहीं है डॉट
Walking out.
मुझे तो अच्छा
Why
लगता
has
है।
he done that?
No
हो
good to
सकता है
He's
They're saving and he's walked out hot dog and committed. That's a nightmare.
फ्लॉप हो गया इनका प्लान
two guns carried over. Simple's got one of them on the AK.
एन जीतेगा भाई
To speak of otherwise
आलू
for
की
he and
photo
Zeus.
देखो।
That seems to be the case no matter what. ENCE back within one and now in control. That's something
भाई
Zeus
आलू
do
का
on the
ऑपिंग
CC
ही देख
side.
रहा हूँ अब तो
Problem
मैं
they've got now is Simple and Zeus getting no cash in that previous round. They currently sit on $0. Their teammates not much better off.
भाई मैं
They eco this
एक
one. They still only
SMFC
get
लॉबी थी भाई
$2,400 per player in the
एक
next round.
SMFC और एक लेम ऐसे लॉबी में मैं मैच मेकिंग किया एक दोस्त है उसके साथ भाई क्या खेलते हैं भाई इन लोग ओपोनेंट्स क्या खेल रहे थे मतलब लेजिट खेलते हैं और इतना मस्त हेडशॉट देते हैं बहन तू पिक करेगा और मर जाएगा बस वैसा M4 से हेडशॉट भाई मतलब M4 से दो बुलेट से टैप करके मार देते हैं इतना गंदा भाई मेरे को बहुत गंदा फील होता है ऐसे हाई रैंक्स खेल के
Like Zeus wanting to win with Navi, he's still seeking his
अपने
first
गोल्ड नोवा में नूब्स
major
को
victory. He did play in a final Simple.
नूब्स की मैच है तो बेंच तो और मजा लो
He's obviously been there with Navi.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक एकदम
In London. Keep that in mind. as
Zero
well,
by
if
किया है।
Navi are
चैट
एक
में
फ्लैश में
ग्लोबल चैट में यहाँ पे आ रहा है
All ENCE are
अंड
absolutely
मंड का
showing off
टोला
some
जो
form.
ना बोले पीके
Astralis make it through. That's a
एम
lead.
Right now, to me, ENCE look like the better team here.
I mean, that's the key to it. They look like the better team.
भाई सिंपल का देखना एक बार
Liquid as well.
ये ग्लव्स के साथ ये एक कितनी प्यारी लग रही है वाइस सर
Seven is
राइडर
already so
मस्त है ना
promising in that
हाँ।
position to look back.
तू भी देख रहा है क्या ड्रैगन
to hold Ivy.
हाँ
He'll do it again.
क्या sex दिख रही है एकदम.
Step one's
Oh, headshot.
too far.
कितने का है?
But simple.
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक को दे दिया
He's
HP ने.
already opened the door because now they'll stomp it down. Flamey
फिर ले लिया
barges in
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
from the
नुबड़ा.
front lines. But they are turning it around. Edward gets underneath of Alexi.
ये आलू को दिख रहा है क्या?
Alu because he is behind.
नहीं दिखा. थोड़ा नेट सही फेंकता तो मर जाता सिंपल.
अरे बाप रे, सिंपल बच गया बेंचो.
वही ना. ओ मरा.
Here's the other expect. Oh, good shot from Alu.
मैं तुम्हारा स्पॉइल कर दे रहा हूँ क्या? मेरा जल्दी आ रहा है थोड़ा.
Unfortunately, he's lost.
क्या जल्दी आ रहा है?
अबे दिखा उसका सर उसको क्या है आलू.
तू चुप हो जा. वो
They're likely going to be trying to trade off
जल्दी
them, so
बोल
an op
देता है.
won't work.
2 सेकंड लेट रिएक्शन दिया कर. हमारे साथ हो.
2 flashes. So far apart, he can actually isolate. He's got it down.
अबे यार होल्ड कर लेता
All
यार.
the way around.
क्या यार आलू.
He swats out Zeus and just barely pulls it back.
गया ये
Alu
भी.
had done enough.
मिल गया.
He's in the game.
लॉल बचा
Did
कैसे?
absolutely everything he could. It's such a difficult
क्या
scenario.
भाई.
That bomb down 2 versus 1. They could be
होल्ड कर देता ना जीत
anywhere.
जाता.
We came
सही
into
में.
that round saying maybe simple could be enough. With a couple of flashbangs, he could open
अरे
things up, and he
भाई साहब,
certainly did
आलू
that
को
towards the ID position. A desperate round.
आलू एकदम
Navi make it
लालू है
work.
भाई.
It's 11-9 now in their favor. They still have a lot of work to do here.
लल्लू
They do
लल्लू.
have an AWP going to round number 21. Remember, ENCE lost both pistols here. And they're still looking like the better team, as we said. But the last round was down to pure skill. And Navi have got that in buckets and spades. As they head towards Pop Dog.
अभी भी इनके पास नेड ज़्यादा नहीं है.
Investigating towards the brown halls for now.
चल मैं खेल रहा हूँ.
Sergey again.
खेलने जा रहा है क्या?
ओके ब्रो.
Call
रैंक क्या है ड्रैगन किंग तेरे?
there. I'm betting it's not.
नोवा 3 है शायद.
GM2. कल जब आ रहे हो तो आई कम.
Picks off this time. Gives them a
मैसेज कर
little
ले.
more room to breathe.
ठीक है भाई.
हाँ.
Alu brings over the
9:30 हो
AWP.
गए ना बेटा.
So close last round. Good nade. Anything at all will be significant.
भाई जीत जाए भाई
Simple
ENCE.
down to 68. Well, sits with only 11, but the impact in the last few rounds now that he's on the CT side, it's certainly been promising. This is a B hit all day long. And it goes. Execution. Utility will be the hand
ओ भाई गया भी सही.
But Sergey tries to find an aim. What a shot from Flamey, and that's going to give Edward access towards the connector. They already
अबे
have to start
इतना
considering rotating off of this.
घटिया खेल रहे हैं.
Two
क्या
versus
है?
4, make that 1.
Great work there. That's
Save
the kind of
करेगा ये.
teamwork and execution you want to see at this level. Navi start to look like their old selves again, and 4 players surviving here. It's Flamey that absolutely
Butterfly
dismantles
marble
the
fade.
bombsite defense there, and X7 can do nothing about this. He's got a flashbang, no kits, and he cowers in T-spawn right now, hoping he can survive. Navi are finally done.
अबे तेरे को पता है मैं मेरे को ड्रैगन लॉर से बोर हो गया थोड़ा.
Throughout this
ला
entire
दे दे.
train campaign, Simple gets the MVP inside there just to know to the end. Really nice tactic, great play from Zeus towards the end. His
Redline भी तो अच्छा ही है बे.
वही बोल रहा हूँ मैं कि
$2,000.
इनफैक्ट मैं क्या नाम है इसका केनियस के कौन सा स्किन पे असीमो मेरे को बेटर लगती है.
तो खरीदा क्यों साले?
सिंपल इज नाउ प्लेइंग काउंटर स्ट्राइक ग्लोबल ऑफेंसिव आ रहा है मेरे को.
ऐड कर लिया क्या?
अरे नहीं रे, मेरा कोई सिंपल नाम का दोस्त है, उसने नावी का भी डीपी लगा के रखा है. अभी आया सिंपल इज नाउ प्लेइंग, एकदम लॉल लगा.
Most of it out of 16 and 13.
ओ भाई इको.
Towards the main entrance here, Flamey good for 1.
ओ भाई सिंपल.
He's got the AWP. He gives this up.
Lol.
He gets up the round, but he is spot on as usual. Double kill. comes
अरे
from the
यार,
AWP.
scope कर लेता,
And X7
X7.
with the big goal, trying to keep the dream alive, but Simple.
भाई सिंपल को क्या सोचे इन लोग यूएसपी से रश कर देंगे.
4 kills for him,
वाह.
and it's 13-9.
How good is that? You said it. And again, the pistols, they can overwhelm
भाई
the AWP
नावी
so
जीत
quickly.
गए
They
भाई.
line
छोड़,
up perfectly.
होप ही गया मेरा.
Gets
फिर
the
भी
collateral, gets 4
ENCE
kills
ने अच्छा
overall.
खेला बे.
This one right here.
एंस
Boom.
बोलना ENCE
See
क्या.
ya.
ENCE
Through the
ने
body
अच्छा
and
खेला
the edge
बे.
of the train.
ENCE.
Just to know.
अच्छा तो तू
लव
उसको
रे.
नाटस विंसर बोलना. नाटस विंसर.
Navi
नावी क्या बोल रहा है?
One out. ENCE can buy, but there's no AWP.
अबे तो वही तो बोलो, शॉर्ट में बोलना चाहिए, एंस भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए।
तो एनवी बोल, एनवी बोल, नावी मत बोल।
अबे तो
मैं यही बोलूंगा, ENCE।
5 versus 3.
तो फिर तो नावी को भी नेट स्पिनर बोला है।
Much looser, more pace to it as well. We often
फिर
talk
नहीं
about
नहीं
Navi,
तो
old school. They'll drain the clock straight down until there's only a
चाहिए
few
रे,
grains
चाहिए
of
एकदम।
sand left to fall.
हाँ अभी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं वैसे, 3 लोग मर गए, 2 हाँ सही है।
Make it uncomfortable for them. You're giving them a fighting chance with no smokes down, no flash point. And this is another round where
देखता हूँ यूज क्या करता है।
it's ENCE just running away with it, no problem at all. They've got great aim as well, and Alu.
X7 backstab करेगा।
All finding solid kills. You can see no damage done on the CD side. That suggests
X7 मारेगा भाई, मरा ज़्यूस मरा, चाकू लेके
मैक्स 7 थोड़ी है।
Yeah, Zeus is done here.
नहीं नहीं नहीं, मैक्स 7 नहीं, X7 बोला, X7
X7 takes him out of it, so
उसका नाम है।
building up. It's just one round against them. Building up money is going to be difficult. They've got enough saved
7
over
बोलना
for
सीधा यार।
a drop. Simple's
हाँ
got
ठीक है
8700.
7।
Electronics already brought one out.
मैक्स
They
7
may
करेगा है।
find themselves very limited in ENCE.
भाई ये हेलमेट नहीं खरीद रहा है भाई, जस्ट बिकॉज इसका आर्मर 4 डैमेज हो चुका है।
Likewise, chance to reset the other way, but they've
Con.
Alright, they still have 3
7
left for aerial, roughly just under that for X7.
वैसे ठीक है, अभी उन लोग के पास एक के है।
However, this time it's going to hold.
वाह भाई, उन लोग भी मौली किए, ये भी मौली कर दिया। दोनों का इंटेंशन भाई एक दूसरे का रश बचाना।
Does enjoy it.
स्मोक करके भी ध्यान से पिक करता है भाई।
The cage rattled in the previous round, no damage done at all. You don't see
वॉल बैंग
13-10 still in favor of Navi. Remember that T side.
एक बार कोई प्रो मैच में 2 वॉल बैंग हुए भाई एक ही राउंड में, उसी स्पॉट पे।
They can keep it smoked and run that timer down. That is a massive issue here for Navi.
आलू ले लो,
And it's
कांदा ले लो,
2 smokes.
सिंपल का
Good
मुंह में
incendiaries.
ले लो।
सिंपल का तो मुंह में रोज अलग अलग लड़की लेती होगी बहन से।
The brave।
Electronics got the bomb, remember?
क्या नाम है इसका, पढ़ू जरा
Down there, my friend. You better hit that.
सुकब ले रश, अबे सुन, देखना सुकब ले रश भी कर रहे हैं इन लोग।
ब्ले रश भी।
ओ भाई सिंपल भाई साहब
Edward, though, Zeus has gone chasing. Simple
मचा
hits
दिया
Sergey.
बहन।
That
ये
shot
हो
was
गया
extremely
राउंड,
important based on the bomb's
नावी
positioning
के नाम
before
पे
it
ये
gets
राउंड।
planted. Ariel may
हेड्स
find
अप
the lurk.
वोडका
Zeus,
इनरस भी।
Alu.
ब्ले
That would have potentially won them
अबे
the round.
सिंपल
Getting
ले
down
जाएगा,
to
ये
the
देख
floor,
बोला मैं
still out of the picture.
वो,
So
लेकिन अब मर गया।
Simple. He'll chew
सिंपल
them up
मर
and
गया तो
swallow
हो
them
गया।
down.
अबे यार
He finds
इलेक्ट्रॉनिक
2,
लो
X7 gets him in the end, but isn't enough. Still a 2-on-2, and Electronic on
Save
top of the
करेगा
side
या
won't
क्या
let them get
करेगा ये?
anywhere near the C4.
It's Electronic now. Who will control the situation? X7,
अबे
no
छोड़ू।
grenades, but he's got the aim. He goes
अबे
for the
यार,
MVP.
7 लौड़ा।
Surprising. Now look how Flame he's set up. He has the Molotov and the HE here. He's essentially won the
इसका
round
नाइफ
already.
घटिया है
It's
बे,
gone
रामपुरी
way
वाला है
past the
आई
point of
गेस,
defusal,
है ना?
but he was ready. If there was a quick defusal,
फ्लेमी का ना,
position.
नवाजा नाइफ
All he does
नाम
though is recover the
है। ये
AWP.
प्यारा लगता है बे,
Flame
लेकिन
does well
थोड़ा
on the lower ramp, just
ऐसे
to know
खोलता है
that.
टक।
But it will be
हाँ एकदम
14-10.
पुच पुच करके
There is
खुलता
a
है।
chance to buy him. In fact, they say the AWP might persuade him to go for
किसका?
it. They probably would either way, considering they're one round away
नहीं
from
हो
that
रहा।
point. This is wonderful.
हाँ
for Simple.
फ्लेमी का ना,
But at this point now, with the AWP
स्टार्ट
saved,
ट्रैक नवाजा 4 किले भाई
time
उसमें।
out and work out how they're going to approach this. I'm almost certain they buy into the round. Yeah, 4,600 on X7. Alu already has the AWP. It would be a rough buy. But the AWP up there,
भाई
you
इन
have
ये
to go
प्रो
for
प्लेयर्स
it.
को तो ऐसे ही गिफ्ट कर देते होंगे
You're
लोग
gonna
नाइफ
get- Oh, it's
स्किन्स।
unlikely you
अरे
get
यार,
5
कितना
rounds in a row.
पैसा
To be
कमा
fair,
रहे हैं, क्या
ENCE have
फर्क
had some
पड़ता है?
remarkable comebacks. They were
नहीं
15-8
पैसा
down
है
to make
मालूम
the
है,
first
लेकिन
get back
इनको
into that.
करने
They
की
are
क्या
a
जरूरत
CT-sided
है?
train.
ये मेरे से
But
मांगे तो
buying
मैं
up
दे
here
दूं
is
इनको।
the correct approach.
अच्छा
2 to go to claim map 1. Dust 2 is next.
लास्ट मैच पर
अरे D2 है
मेरे को दे दे।
That will be open. That will be
Yeah,
fun. Simple versus Alu, and Alu very
आलू
comfortable.
आलू
Yeah, famous.
आलू ले लो।
Very good on that one.
कांदा
The young gun and Sergey that's been quite remarkable in this map. He'll happily
भाई
take duels
NCA
next
round
time
निकाल
around
ले
as
भाई
well, and it
किसी
really
तरह।
does come down to duels. It's aim battles a lot of the time on Dust.
Alex Sib MP9
Away from it. Caught Flamey on cross. Excuse me, that came elsewhere, so that was actually utility damage toward A main. He missed the shot altogether on Electronic, who crossed over.
सही है पहला किल मिल गया
Ariel is waiting. This is a perfect position. Flamey gone.
हाँ
Main
ठीक
entrance
है
again is a real problem.
NC support कर रहा है तो
Establish a bit more control, but still
हाँ भाई
that's frag. Smoked off towards Ivy. It's Electronic trying to make his way towards it.
Underdogs है वे
Right now.
हाँ ये भी है वैसे
ENCE opening kill. No response at all.
मैं push कर लिया यार,
Electronic
Alexi,
looking
बता रहा हूँ।
impressive as he looks to peek towards the bomb tray.
जा ऊपर जा
We're looking a bit nervous.
भाई झांक रहा है ये धुएं में मैं जो
तेरी
ऊपर
बात
जाना
To get
तेरी बात तो
just strike, and he does. Strikes successfully.
पर अबे सिंपल जब तक जिंदा है ना नावी
Pursues to get
जीतेगा
around the corner.
राउंड
That pulled Alu off the bomb. He
इसको
wants
मार
to make
लो
sure they
बस।
can't wrap around. He can control the map. He can funnel them back out front.
इतनी मस्त ऑपिंग कर रहा है भाई ये एक के छोड़ के अब ऑपिंग कर रहा है आजकल बस
Again, that's where the first kill came in. They still have the advantage on this.
यार वो केला बेचारा कैसे कैरी करेगा
अकेला ही कर रहा है लेकिन देखना
वही तो कितना करेगा ये हरकतें जैसे मारेंगे इसके टीममेट ये देखो
Now they can just hold off the site. Alexa, even with the MP9, just needs to get information on Edward walking in. And Simple, I think he's just going to walk away. 8 seconds, and he still has to get by 2 to keep the AWP alive. And they're getting actually away from him. They crawled away. They're going to spot him now, but I think he's gone. Don't repeat that. 0 seconds on the clock. He can't afford.
You're absolutely right there. Nice work by him. Very calm to actually save the AWP. It gives them something here as we go to round number 26. But again, it's that main entrance.
अभी भी सिंपल के पास ऑफ है
Absolutely blowing them out of the water. He gets the opening kill. Flamey can't do anything about it. If they leave it open, the CTs enter that position and they lose map control. It's an absolute nightmare for them. This is a nice position from Ariel. Only one player challenging him, and you can see the time running down there. Zeus tries to crawl towards the side, but
क्रॉसर किसको यूज कर रहा
control from
है
ENCE
तू
has been
सिंपल
superb. Now Navi are forcing into this run.
क्या बोला?
They're still buying in T-Sport right now. It's that simple to find open things out.
क्रॉसर
Sits
किसको
in the
यूज कर रहा है
flames,
इसको
but
जिपनेक्स
too much damage, I guess. Still a lot. Could have been a lot more dangerous.
मस्त है
Got into
इसका
the mix as well. He pushed off the pop dog position.
भाई पहले नीको का लिया था एक बार लेकिन उसका बहुत छोटा है वे
Hoping he would be able to find something at the beginning of the round.
दिखता ही नहीं कभी कभी स्मोक और ये सब डालने के लिए कभी कभी दिखता ही नहीं प्रॉब्लम होता है
Limited so
लाइन अप
significantly.
करने के लिए
Just as in the first
मैं
half,
कहने
ENCE
का
are
यूज
so
कर रहा हूँ
close.
लेकिन थोड़े उस पे वो
Score
करा
might have
हुआ
3
है
rounds between them, but
गैप बीच में कम कर दिया मैंने
every round they're losing. They're still in contention.
गैप रहने से ठीक ही है बे सर थोड़ा
गैप बहुत कम कर रखा
Into
है मैंने
main.
इसमें
Knows he's there. He made a lot
क्यों?
of noise, Ariel, getting in that position. You want to talk about contention? This has been the point
वैसे
of it as well. You pointed it out last round that they lost toward
हेडशॉट
main.
मारने में इजी रहता है
Ariel still has a smoke, so he's going to drop that at the last possible moment. Yeah, about now is good. You've got 45
इनको ऐसा
seconds
रखना
remaining.
चाहिए कि
They
हमको
can't really think about
players
getting
के
main entrance
क्रॉसेस
anymore.
दिखने
That's
चाहिए
18
जैसे है
seconds. They can't really do anything about this. They got to hold up, wait for it to go down. When they do
Go
commit,
TV
the
player
CT's going to
कहेंगे
be positioned perfectly. You got X7. You don't see this boost too often actually towards Ivy. It's going to be a very powerful one.
भाई स्लो खेल रहा है इतना हाँ अभी रश गया सिंपल ऑलमोस्ट मार दिया
Ariel holds.
फ्लेमी भाई ओ भाई
They're relieved to let repetition
जो
save
दिए भाई
them.
पिस्टल से
Same angle and it works this time for Flamey. Alexi's tagged up. Edward's gonna run him over. X7. He doesn't have any smoke in his way. nor
अबे
do Alu.
यार टाइम प्ले टाइम अबे यार
Second
हाँ हो गया
2-on-1. 8 seconds. Alu's on top of the bomb. He can deny. He will. And time the enemy. The
ओ भाई जिता दिया भाई
as Alu finds 2, and it's ENCE on 12.
ओ माय गॉड
Alu didn't even have to peek that one.
गॉड आलू
2 versus 1. He denies the plant and then goes to the kill regardless.
सही हो पड़ा यार आलू
Great stuff by
आलू
him.
सही है
Call
भाई
it as you like as well.
नाम पे मत जा
That's when he wins the round. 4 seconds
अभी
remaining.
देख
अब
He was fine
अपने
to stay
लिए
alive
पोटैटो
there.
है ना
Still goes for it, takes Simple down.
उनके लिए थोड़ा
Bit of a
पोटैटो
risk there. If he'd have dropped it there, could have been an absolute disaster. But now, ENCE really have a chance to steal this victory away. They've got NAVI down to just pistols, no armor. And the flashbang is all they have. We talked
Oh,
about this in the
bhai.
first half.
7.
Head towards inside.
Oh,
Simple.
सिंपल गया भाई
What the hell?
सिंपल गया भाई
अबे फ्लैश था वो जब उसने डीगल
Alright
मारी
then, fully blind.
Even the bright is too sly to hold back all Simple's dark. Fully blind, and he hits that
भाई
with a deagle.
फुली ब्लाइंड यार
Alu holding off. It's going to be Sergey down below again. They just want to overrun and try
ओ
to push
भाई
him bomb plant down.
बॉम्ब प्लांट हो गया, लेकिन इनका पेन वही रहता है, बी रश करते हैं बस बॉम्ब प्लांट के लिए। ट्रेन इसलिए थोड़ा अच्छा है वे टी वालों के लिए, पैसा कम हो रहा है, बॉम्ब प्लांट का पैसा चाहिए, बी रश कर दो।
Bomb will be defused now. That was the full eco, but what a shot from Simple. They only get one frag, but it was enough to pull a rotation away from the
गन्स जमा कर रहे हैं इन लोग।
so I guess that's absolutely fine.
एरियल के पास EMP भाई बदल ले।
Potential flashbangs or smokes on the floor here. Sergey, great job. He couldn't deny the plan, but he certainly made up for it in terms of the kills and keeping the round clean.
सर्गे का एस था क्या?
Play with this.
नहीं
Plenty of cash going forward.
हाँ सिंपल
एस था क्या?
It's round 28. One more round for Ence will tie things up. They throw away their UMPs.
चल UMP गिरा दिया।
They had lots of money, but they had SMGs, and they're thinking, okay,
भाई एक राउंड भी मत देने दो।
treat us like a full gun rounds, and let's try
Yeah,
and
he
tie
तो
things
हुआ
up
था
at
Liquid
14-14.
के
They
against।
can do that. The loss bonus will be a 4th stage.
अच्छा ऐसा ही हुआ था क्या? 14-13 ऐसा।
वो तो 9-15 से उन्होंने कमबैक मारा है।
What the fuck? 9-15 से what the fuck?
वो भी लिक्विड के अगेंस्ट।
अबे इसी ने एंस ने।
मैंने 9-15 से देखना स्टार्ट किया था, मतलब पता नहीं इससे पहले कितने राउंड थे।
ओ भाई
First map of this best of 3. I wasn't sure if ENCE would be able to perform in this stage of the tournament.
इन लोग का भाई
time and time again.
कल का मैच देखा तू?
On the ENCE side,
कल का मैच देखा?
हाँ दोनों देखे थे कल तो।
भाई कितना डिसअपॉइंटिंग था वे, इतना 14 तक लाए उन लोग। क्या नाम है इनका?
रेनेगेड्स के अब वो NIP कह रहा है। हाँ
NIP
एक मैप तो लेके जाना चाहिए यार उनको।
भाई इतना मैं था, वो भी आई थिंक 14-13 था ऐसा कुछ, 14-16 से हार गए।
बढ़िया भाई, उन्होंने एक राउंड नहीं दिया, 6-7 इकट्ठे राउंड लिए गए उन्होंने सेकंड हाफ में।
अच्छा खेल रहे थे।
नेट देख यार,
International experience stage experience at that point. Remember, this is the first time 4 of these players have been on a stage of this caliber. They're going against giant killers, world beaters, NAVI, and they're holding their own. Alu is going to hold his own.
बी अटैक है भाई।
AWP, he's fully emerged on top of the catwalk, meaning he's fully exposed. Larger target to fire at, but he wants to catch them all.
गया भाई, आलू गॉड है भाई, एकदम बता रहा हूँ। हो गया राउंड गया, सेव कर ले लोडू। पीछे से भी आ गया, लेकिन सेव घंटा होगा। गया
Desperate indeed. 14-14. ENCE in the driving seat. They're in control.
भाई AUG दिख रहे हैं बस मेरे को आजकल। M4 में
मैं भी कल देख रहा था जब सब AUG ले रहे, फिर आज मैंने भी डेफिनेटली चलाया भाई, सही चलती है।
सही चलती है सही में, बस एक फेज है जो चूतिया बस M4 चलाता है, बहुत कम।
बहुत गलत खेला था वो।
वही ना,
इसी वजह से हारा है वो।
क्या शर्म आती है भाई AUG लेने में। हाँ ठीक है, ये गन है जो भी है, लेकिन भाई जीतना है तो ले लो भाई, सब ले रहे।
भाई ऐसा मैं M4 से नहीं खेल सकता जैसे ऑग से खेल रहा है।
वही ना, थोड़ा गेम बदल जाता है भाई AUG का, कब स्कोप करना, कब स्कोप नहीं करना।
Oh, it's going to work this time. Wow. Edward walked straight back into it.
That's huge.
That dink's quite audible. I think they're I think Ariel's probably close enough to hear that as well, so.
Yeah, यार इनका राउंड।
Either way, it is huge.
बाकी नावी यार कुछ भी हो सकता
है। Go back and stand in a similar position.
स्मोक्स अच्छे किए, एरियल ने मारा।
Again gets the first kill. Another player behind him though. Will they have the awareness to take him down? Edward didn't have the AK, of course. Picks up the UMP and he'll fall out.
ओ भाई सिटी स्पॉन पहुंच के बीच चले जाएंगे बेंचो। नहीं 7 देख रहा है। वाह गेम सेंस भाई, सही सेक्स।
There's no chance Edward was staying
फ्लैंक करना था इसको।
It's going to be map point for ENCE.
गिर के आवाज भी दे दिया, सब आ गए, बॉम्ब छोड़ के आ गए।
He'll actually get more money than what he has.
भाई comeback भाई, God comeback.
भाई कमबैक बड़ा तगड़ा कर देंगे।
Point for ENCE.
कल ये तुमने उसका MIBR का कमबैक देखना था। 4-11 से उन्होंने 16-12 कर दिया ऑन ट्रेन इसी पे भाई।
नावी ने हद
नावी ने गंदा हो गया भाई। सीटी साइड में भाई 8-7 स्कोर क्या लेके आ रहे हैं।
वही तो
फर्स्ट राउंड एंड को वही पता चल गया था
भाई। एंस जीतेगी बता रहा हूँ मैं, सबका पिकम गया।
ये तो
तूने किया था क्या पिकम?
ना भाई पैसा नहीं है इतना।
हाँ चल सही। अरे मैं भी नहीं किया भाई। भाई सबका गार्ड में गया भाई, सबका पानी में गया। सब लोग नावी लगाए, फेज लगाए, क्या क्या।
अबे बेस्ट ऑफ 3 है ना बे अभी है तो।
अबे घंटा सारे बेस्ट ऑफ 3 पहले 2 में ही जा रहे हैं। मोमेंटम आ जाता है बे, कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है।
अंडरडॉग्स आ रहे हैं अब सामने ना।
ये ओवर टाइम जाएगा लेकिन मेरे को लग रहा है 7 अब ऑफ ले लिया। ओहो सही यूज भी किया। आई टेक माय वर्ड्स बैक। बीरस सुखा ब्लैड बीरस हो रहा है। गया 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 नावी गया। गया मेरा गया नावी।
That was Edward by himself running inside.
अबे आलू ने गेम बदल दिया।
बोल रहा था मैं।
This is the impressive part.
आलू फ्राई है भाई ये, फ्रेंच फ्राई।
Mentally, they're doing it now to NAVI.
Yeah, that's uncharacteristic of this
सिंपल तो
team.
गालियां दे रहा होगा रशियन में।
You've lost one pick. Why this offer? Alu's been consistently inside of that all.
Oh भाई।
You're gonna get punished for that. 3 kills away.
गया गया गया।
Winning this map.
ओह आलू भाई
कैसे बच गए?
Absolutely does. Zeus pulls it back, but it's a 4-on-2.
ओ भाई पिस्टल से आलू भाई। नो मर्सी भाई एकदम। 1v4 क्लच है वे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक का देखो।
He's got a trick. But is it going to work? Is the timing there?
Ariel seems to know
clutch,
that.
clutch,
I don't
clutch.
think it will. Even if he dies here, it's going to give away his position. This is done.
Oh my god,
that's the final kill for Ariel. Can you believe it?
Oh भाई।
ENCE in the semi.
अगला क्या है? डस्ट है क्या?
Have just taken the first map.
ओ भाई 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 भाई। उस पे ठीक है नावी।
Now we have Dust 2 coming up next map. They are specialists on that particular map as well. They could 2-0 this.
They could.
चले कॉम्पी खेलते हैं भाई।
As they absolutely shut down NAVI. No chance
ठीक है
at
खा
all
के
for
आ
them
जा
in the
तू, मैं जब
last
तक
6
खेलता हूँ कुछ।
rounds.
चल ठीक है।
And it's
तू
the
कैफे
second
में
time on this
बैठेगा?
stage that they've, well, first
हाँ
off,
भाई।
never been on this
अरे
stage,
इसके
but
पास
also
घर
come
वर
from
नहीं है,
behind to
कैफे
do
में
it
पड़ा
so
रहता है।
remarkable. Finland's got world-class talent. They're back.
They absolutely
चलो guys,
have.
bye bye.
Really exciting game that one.
Okay,
And it's just the
nice.
tactical prowess there, especially on the
map
CT
मिलते हैं।
side for ENCE. I love their control. I love their pressure.
Me too.
Everything was coming together, and no
Okay.
one seems phased at all. They look comfortable. We're going to throw it to a break. We'll be back with the desk.
On train, I'm convinced they lost both pistols. Zeus had a couple clutches there. He had so much impact. They lost an eco early in that first half. And still, they find themselves winning this game 16-14. Simple even had a strong game.
Yeah, I think the hard work was really done for ENCE on that first half, right? They were actually had blistering pace. They really took the fight. Even with pistol round, sure, Edward had that ace right there, but they really took the fight in that first half. And to get 7 rounds on train for their T side, that's phenomenal work right there. It was difficult to close out, and that was, like Sean mentioned, because Simple had a really good second half, right? He was having some really big rounds right there. For them not to crumble and not to fold yet again, I think that storyline's gone now. ENCE have proved, this is them proving right here, right now, that they can play on the big time with no worries whatsoever.
Yeah. Screw the stage, screw the pressure, and it's just they could be as comfortable as they are in their living room right now.
I think the craziest thing, Chad, is they didn't actually go towards inner on Zeus.
Yeah.
They had so much success at the outer bomb site, and all of their pivotal rounds in that first half came from hitting outside. Ariel, the man on the screen right now, he had a phenomenal end to that first half. The second half kicked off with Sergey and Alu, them stepping up so big. X7 and Ivy. I mean, everyone just pitched in.
Something, just because we're talking about Ariel, that impresses me is I think he might be one of the few players, Forrest perhaps the second, that's using the M4A1 in the world of orgs. He's the highest rated player in this game.
Look, it might make some sense, the M4A1, if you have the org, right, because they can complement each other's positions and come into play. But Ariel is a player who beat Natu, especially when we're doing the minors. He was the player who Natu thinks hasn't actually reached his full potential yet, which is the scariest of prospects. For me, having Sergey, the 17-year-old now, I believe he is, playing that level of counter at 17, quaking in my boots. So massive props to this kid for a huge game. NAVI are going to be shaking because it felt like, you know, they're the team who normally does the bullying. But this time around, they got bullied.
It was 14-10 to NAVI, and you'll see the rest of those highlights. They did actually get a string of rounds. I mean, it was 7 back-to-back. I'm just making sure I'm not stupid. 8 rounds going the way of ENCE. And Alu, of course, on your screens now, in comparison to that of Simple. He was taking some risky fights, but what's so interesting is that this confidence that Alu has, you know, alluded to, pun absolutely not intended, is definitely exuding from the entirety of the team.
Yeah, I mean, everyone is playing with so much confidence. Alu's roaming around on CT side. He has a freedom to, you know, stay at the outside bomb side, go inner. You saw him opping upper where he out-off Simple that one round late in the game.
The 2v1.
2 seconds left and he goes wide.
Exactly. On the bomb train. It's questionable against Simple, but he makes it work. And, you know, you could see him wiping the sweat off his brow after that one. But like I said, Alex, they made a lot of good T plays. And we actually had one that I wanted to demonstrate.
I'd love to see it.
Alrighty, so as I move over to the lovely Telestrator, here's some rounds that we were talking about on the desk. Look, right here, Edward with the ace on the pistol round. Edward with a 2v1 in this situation, and other impact kills in this one. These are players we don't normally see, you know, bringing in this much, and they won both pistols. So we can clear this away with the round that I actually want to focus on is going to be round number 10, I believe it is. So we can play that one out for everybody. There's a few things that I want to point out. So as this one plays on in, you can see it's a force by situation. You can see that they don't have everything to work with. They want to go their standard out smokes to make the vision of skewer. So I'm going to pause it right here. And what I just want you to know is the fact that we have 1, 2, 3 players all looking towards main and those positions where they could be coming out from. All the attention has been taken at this point. We're going to keep playing this one. We're going to go to Sergey. In his hand, he has this smoke. This would have been used on the left side of Ivy. He puts it out because he knows it's a fast strat and he pushes through. They barrel through with pace. He's going to make 3 massive kills, which makes it impossible. Flash comes in. He's going to trade here with his teammate, gets that opening kill, able to grab the second, picks up the AWP, and this third kill gets down off that round over. No choice but to say it. But that is the impact that this youngster has brought, and that's one of those big rounds because it was a low-buy round, not a round they were expected to win, Alex.
You've got a CZ, you're against NAVI, you've got a couple of smokes on outside, distinguish a molly and
I think the unsung hero that is actually Aerial too, because he goes up to that sandwich smoke and he's spraying his P50 down the lanes, which is basically drawing all these players towards him and allows those 2 players to get.
But what's so interesting, to make this abundantly clear, we're risking, but we did outlaw. How does NAVI win train? How does NAVI win the semi-final? Simple plays well. They get off to a fantastic start. They've won both games. ENCE, this is a more justified win.
I will say, Electronic had a 4 game.
There's something.
That's about all that went wrong when I look at this game. I don't understand. They had everything going for them. They just got outplayed on gun rounds time and time again.
It looked like to me that they were getting tilted towards the end of both halves, right? Their last 2 gun rounds are really questionable on that T side, and on the T side, especially when Simple had the auto shotgun. I'm not sure if he was trying to make a statement there or not.
Normally, we would of course be throwing to actually have an interview with NAVI, but given the gravity of the situation, they declined to comment, and I don't blame them. We've got a potentially million next, and that map is dust. So let's turn our attention to that. I'm sure we could talk about train for another 30 minutes, but this is a best of 3 in the second. This was NAVI's choice to go to. Why is that raising some eyebrows, Sean?
I mean, NAVI is just historically not a very strong team on Dust 2, Alex. I mean, I think they won 7 of their last 6, and they're not dropping maps, you know, world-beating teams on Dust 2. They're losing maps to Leader North, not Astralis. They're not losing maps to Astralis. So this is easily a map that ENCE can win, which is what I said before this best of 3 started.
Yeah, and I think, you know, they're going to have looked at what their issues were. They needed to fix their Dust 2 because ENCE's look weak, especially on that B bomb side, on their CT side. They have 2 players there. They just felt like they're unable to hold it. X7 made a lot of questions with. He would make questionable decisions around the limp smoke that they throw into B. Didn't know which side to play on. If the Bs would come in, they'd get sandwiched. But X7 in the last 2 series, well, this map and the last series we saw them play in the quarterfinal has been amazing, right? He's been making really good decisions. His impact has been on point. So his turnaround could be the key to ENCE taking this map away and winning another series.
I mean, how do NAVI dig themselves out of this hole? What do we need, Sean?
I mean, you definitely need Electronic to step up big here. Without a doubt, Electronic needs to step up big. I mean, no Simple is going to put up impact he's going to have. I think he's going to get tons of impact in that fight. So many crucial kills coming out of Ivy with the AK. He needs to do more of that on Dust 2. it looks like Flamey's actually, you know, stepping up throughout this event. Zeus playing out of his mind.
Well, sounds like we're running out of, you know, potential solutions for this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay, our analysts baffled, NAVI confused, and now one map away from a grand final. ENCE are doing everything right here in the Spodek. It's the major, the trophy in the center of the stage, and ENCE one map away from having a chance to fight for it. Henry, Sado, it's over to you.
The run of all runs, ENCE. Not only styling and taking apart, dismantling other teams, they're capturing every single heart in the audience while they do it. We're starting explosively on Dust 2, already some action toward Catwalk, but Edward is out mid for NAVI.
This is going to be a fast B split by the looks of things. NAVI setting the bomb into the it's going to be a couple of kills here. It's to defend and nothing can be done. NAVI look very confident in this round. It's a 5 versus 1 before it even starts. Aerial will do what he can, and that's surprising quite a lot. Almost on for a third there as well. That could have got a little bit dicey for them, but there it is, a clean round for NAVI eventually. 3 will survive. Very fast mid-split coming through towards that B-bomb site. Didn't really miss many shots at all, and it is going to be 1-0 on the T. Good for NAVI in general, and ENCE have had up and down results on it. Sometimes been blown out the water, and sometimes absolutely solid. We'll see which team turns up here. They're going to take the eco again in the second round, and it looks like they're rushing middle as they look to challenge anyone who potentially has a scout. There's no one there spotting it, so this could be a problem. Now, we go to the next round. It looks like the clean sweep will be coming in. Absolutely, 2 very fast rounds.
It's brazen to try and rush up middle, second round against NAVI. I like it though. They're laughing in the face of death. They won't give anything away to NAVI. They'll take every fight they can. Just that pace. It sends a message. Sure, get the round over with.
Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah, but even still, just to have the balls to do it. If by some chance, some miracle, Simple wasn't inside spawn, they could have actually wrapped around and caught someone off.
And maybe got an AK from it, got a couple of kills, so certainly options there, but Alu has the AWP now. He spots a couple of players heading towards short quickly. This time doesn't nail the shot, but he has got information. He's got teammates ready towards short. That's going to be Aerial. Great M4 player. Finds the first headshot. He'll deliver pain to the second as well. It's a 5 versus 3 as Edward will salvage all he can towards long.
I feel like we're still in the pistol round, and it's already his first gun. It's the third already, and Aerial turning it around for ENCE fights to a Catwalk before they even had any sort of map control at long. That's how quickly that battle ensued. Simple will hold in the pit at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't mind that from NAVI though, trying to keep that fast pace up, and you know the buy is going to be low. They won't have incendiaries, but it's Aerial, who's one of the few players using the M4A1S still. Zeus will make his way towards the B tunnels. They're completely separated this one. One in the pit, one top of middle, and one in the B tunnels.
This is a bit of a riddle. It's meant to entertain because Zeus wants to be the loyal apostle. He'll go in, try and take the bait. If they rotate across, Simple's got bomb at long. He just wants to sneak in and get a bomb plant down and clutch the round himself. They're putting a lot of faith in him to do so. Aerial's still waiting on Cat, has Edward to deal with. That would be his third kill if he finds it. But Simple is getting closer. He needs a little bit of a distraction. He needs a little help now. Flash, Aerial. Saw it coming, he read it well. Simple starts off the first. But Aerial gets one back. Simple, he's tagged to 4. One single shot. And Alexi's poor Simple. 29 seconds left, and Simple, he's going to be left fighting for his life to keep the AK. It might even be an ace for Aerial because he's rushing out Catwalk to greet him, and it won't be hard. With this HP, Simple's just hurt enough to slow it off. Capable, certainly, of shutting it down. He will.
Fair play to Aerial, might as well go for that. Obviously not the smartest move, but he wanted the ace, and you've got to respect it. He did fantastic work, and he deserved the crack at it. So he will go down, Simple gets him, but he will not be winning this round as the timer expires. Aerial does it all. 4 kills towards short. Really can't play like an absolute turret towards that position. He manages to mow them all down, no problem at all. We go to round number 4 here. Orb still in the hands of Alu. This time he has armor. Here's the replay. This fantastic work from Aerial here. M4A1S of a higher rate of fire. Great in his close range encounters. Only has 20 bullets in each clip, but you can see he manages that very well. Simple the AWP as NAVI invests into the round. They've got plenty of cash here. Looking to do some damage through the door. Just focusing towards middle, just in case Alu takes a peek. He's one of the few AWPers that will challenge towards T-spawn. This round he'll be holding towards short. Boost by the looks of things here, towards lower and spot out towards short.
No boost. As I say, there's no boost on the other side. Alu can still spot that though with the AWP.
Very very slow default. Flashes over towards long though. No CT presence there whatsoever. So that's valuable real estate picked up from NAVI. They didn't cost them much. They still have the majority of their smokes, their flashes. They only had to use 2 there to get out. Now ideally, when they have long control, you want to get your AWP in towards that pit position, then you go back and start pinching the A site and see what can be done. So Simple now is going to be left towards long.
Alu's swinging. He still wants to cover the cross at long. Smoke deep. They flashed Alexi to peek, and he didn't spawn anyone. So sure, Simple's there, but the fact that they've double stacked up on Cat and there's so much presence inside the middle, Electronic even makes the slightest wrong steps. Oh, he made a perfect play. They caught off. Alu overcommitted. He'll burn alive. Flamey. He put it behind them. He was trying to force the issue, force them out so that they couldn't retreat. It works out too. Sergey will suffer a similar fate. In fact, Flamey gets X7. He's got a 3rd in the round, and Alexi's left cowering inside of CT.
Really nice round there from NAVI. Couldn't really textbook stuff. 4 versus 1. They know what the last player is. They'll go for the blood. They go for blood here as well. Zeus will confirm it. And it's going to be another round on the board for NAVI. They go 3-1 here and they reset the economy of ENCE. Map 2 in this best of 3. That's 2. The pick of NAVI. And now at this point the Finns don't have much to invest with here. They are going to force it though, however. P250s, 5.7s, and MP9 would be double eco, so they might as well see what they can do with this. Everyone going to buy what they can. Alu, $1,400 just to make sure he has it all potential going forward.
Smoke, suggestive of a push through. It is going to be. They're going to go aggressive on that. They want to try and pinch both NAVI players. Well aware of it, didn't quite find a 3rd kill, but Simple called the smoke was down and they were absolutely. And Edwards ready for aerial to be standing in the open, trying to get close proximity with pistol. Alu backing away, around looks to be gone the way of NAVI. Remember, they 7-2 up at a point on train as well. It was the rounds that were close, so close that as soon as the economy was broken, the half came right back to 8-7. So ENCE was very good at managing the nerves and the game, all while losing and falling similar to how they are now.
Full eco for ENCE. That force spy did absolutely nothing for them. NAVI look very comfortable right now. And this round's another gimme too. Will ENCE rush middle again? I'm not so sure. They've got 1 smoke. I'll throw this towards the mid doors, maybe go for a B stack here. That's a viable approach. You're just hoping that NAVI go for a rush B or a mid split, and you'll have 5 players in there. Now, with that smoke down towards mid doors, they won't have information this has happened, but you're not going to be rushing in these sort of rounds. You just want to hold up on your defaults, exactly like they are right now. Good call from NAVI. They've confirmed long is clear. There's no grenades at the start towards long. You can bank on the fact that you could walk out in this sort of situation. They've got long control. They don't have to go towards B now at all. You can see how tight that choke point is towards the B tunnels. Don't want to go near that at all. 4 of them towards car as well. I like that.
Yeah. A 4-seater saloon. Alexei wants to be the bait for that. So far, it's not compelling because they've gone over toward A instead. Zeus is clearing and it's calling that no one is around. They'll be around again, so 5-1. The problem this time, there's no investment on the end side. Doesn't matter if they save or die. It does give away a little bit of money, but more importantly, if they don't find kills, NAVI, unlike last game, will get around where they actually build up a bit of a buffer.
This will push towards T-spawn. Bomb down, round guaranteed now for NAVI. They're looking to steal it. Some kills, but that's okay. It looks quite delicious towards the end, in fact. Zeus to close things out up against the USP. Only giving 1 frag away. They deny any weapons for the next round for ENCE, but they'll have to buy their own. Alu can afford the AWP and some Kevlar and a bit of basic utility as well. One down. CT side coming a little bit rough for them here. It's ENCE that looks so calculated on train. Their CT side was actually really fun to watch. Great map control, nice pushes, bullying NAVI to stay out of the key choke points. Can they do the same on Dust too? Simple jump down, head towards top of middle. Actually looking to go back into that fast-paced gameplay perhaps. The Electronic to run through the mid doors as the CT will have control of long.
Check for the close angle. Gives them a bit more comfort to work catwalk. Alu. The drops spot. We've seen this go a number of ways. Fallen was overcommitted and caught off in one round. You see the power of it. Even Alu, he doesn't hit the shot. He's able to fall away, but the wall protects him so much that he only goes down to 92 HP despite 2 AK shots hitting him.
Short control now for NAVI. Allows them to execute towards A, if they so wish. But they're heading back towards middle. Smoke towards spawn will push Alu away from the A side. He has to move this a bit.
Quick shot, knocked off. Now they go aggressive. 3 over toward B. The one time they want to try and split mid.
It's looking good in terms of the CT setup here. They walk towards window and then Sergey towards this scaffolding. It looks so good. Sergey to recover this. Doesn't go for the trigger discipline. Finds that first. He gets much more out of this. He finds a headshot on Zeus. There's no trade potential. It's up to Simple now to hit the shot, and he absolutely will. 3 versus 2, and they have B bomb side control.
And Simple has that smoke. It's gone. Flash out. Alexei, he knows he's trapped in. Simple's just watching it. Looks like he comes out, but take heart, sweetheart. Because Simple will take it from you, and he goes down. Ariel's left with nothing to do. He's got a 1-on-3, and he'll just sit at the top of mid. Let this one go.
It's going to be 6-1. That's guaranteed at this stage. It was looking so good in terms of the setup for the CT. So you got Aloe warping towards the window. You got Ariel towards the scaffolding. It looked like a nice setup there, but if Aloe goes down quickly with no frags, it turns around very quickly. It was Sergey got 2, but it wasn't quite enough there. The bomb's going to go on. 6 million now on the T side. As they rack up a massive amount of cash. Zeus has $13,000. Simple and Edward both with 11k as well, and it's another eco for ENCE. Agonizing now for them. Can't really justify a force buy here. Need the cash in the next round. That was the opening kill. They managed to hit everything. That was the one that really sealed the deal there to shut down Sergey. Alexei B trapped in the corner. Nothing could be done. You're seeing Simple really come into his own now. He wants another shot at the grand final.
Alu didn't even see him walking in. That was quite impressive. As always from Simple, he seems to do that time and time again. But you're right, he wants the major win. Navi's never won one. Despite being one of the most recurring teams in the finals. 3 times they've been there. Has to be a 4th. It's the goal. ENCE is standing in their way and doing a fine job of it. Get that flame this time, and do so in the fashion that allows his AWP to hit the shot, however. Just a bit of utility to force him back down the cave. Sergey spots the head, but that's not an easy shot with his scout, and more so against the wall, but certainly knows there's presence on the other side of the door. He looks for it, but can't find. Go with this. Almost down. Sergey can bait them in. There's a chance that they get the pistol behind the door firing, but it's Electronic and Simple already on a catwalk that have cleared the other side of the aggression. Edward on 10k, Simple on 11. This is a trade now because they've got a massive one. There's the bait. At this point, all for naught, however. Flamey going down. It gives them 1 AK to go along with Alu's M4, but that's removed by both because Alexei's standing at elevator, unaware that he was so susceptible. It's now 7 for NAVI.
Running away with this first half. ENCE haven't had much of a reply so far. The frags aren't coming in for them. Alu 0 and 8 on Dust 2. A staple of his career, this map. He's had so many massive moments. Most famously on NIP. But can't really sink his teeth in just yet. And that might rattle his confidence going forward. He might want to take the picks he usually does. We'll see. There he is right at the bottom. Simple yet to die, however. So it's 0 and 8 and Simple 8-0.
Talk about that for an off battle, because Alu was certainly taking it in the last map quite impressively. Flashes will take away Electronic this time. Spotted was Alexei as he threw out the nade. Zeus around the corner, flashed. Caught off entirely. They can't really address the issue on the other side, though, because Alexei's already fallen so far off of it and was partially blinded himself. Oh, Flamey.
It's that same sort of approach we saw from NAVI on train. As soon as they lose a pick, they're trying to get a one back in response, but they choose the worst choke points to do it. Walking into B with no grenades or anything is a problem.
Seven's being clever here, but this could kill Zeus as well. He's going to get Zeus easily, but there's two more. Ooh, smoke would be brilliant. Now he not only does he have the option to fall back, but he gives Sergey time to get in. They've held off the tunnels.
One thing ENCE are very good at is reacting to their advantages. They know when they have good control of the map, they drop their smokes, they run the timer down, and finally they've got a chance to show us how good they are in that department. As once they get those kills, they push in towards upper B. After detecting Flamey, they know his presence towards long as well. There's a good chance a tunnel will clear. X7, great positioning, gets that first, drops the smoke, that's round done. They can still come back and win this half. So sure, it looks scary right now, but they keep all 5 alive here. That would be fantastic for them. They still have control of the B tunnels. It's simple Flash and Edward. Trying to just pull back some frags in their favor at this point. Might be able to get this one. A little bit of damage done towards X7, but Edward's got the kill now.
Pushes through, that brings it back slightly closer, but with 17 seconds, this isn't about the round at this point in time.
Well, they've got tons of money on the NAVI side.
That's the interesting thing, so they can justify chasing down saving. Still saving. That's money. $14,000 for Simple, and he still has the op held out at T-spawn.
He's just trying to deny them getting a double AWP setup, essentially. So he doesn't want to be the one hunting here. Yes, he can buy an AWP next round, but he actually helps to see if he's out if he dies there. So, good decision. He doesn't need the extra cash. 14,000 is absolutely fine. The max you can possibly have is 16K. It's round 10 now. ENCE will try and hold on to the cash they have. Another reset would still be disastrous here. They need to start racking some rounds together. As we get into round number 10 here, Simple yet to get a kill for the door. Not going to happen this round either, it seems. Alu has a challenge at all. He still has 4 minutes. And the Flash is going to try and challenge long again. No OT presence there at all. They're actually getting ready for a B contact play. They're waiting for this Molotov to go down and actually just run into the side, dry, and hit the first headshot.
Wow, okay, Zeus. Takes flame damage, finds 2, burns to a point where X7's nade gets him from the grave, but it's fine. Bomb down, sight achieved, and this will be the reset against ENCE. Important that they got 4 alive last time, but they have to keep 3 up this time as well. All these guys at long have to stay living.
And that's why we see double AWP setup so prevalent on Dust 2. It shuts down that sort of approach quite nicely. ENCE don't really run the double AWP that much, but if they had one in B then, towards the window, for example, they'd be ready for that play. They have an AWP established, you can then have more presence towards middle or short. You get a couple of kills with your full back, but a very nice call there from NAVI. Just to throw a spanner in the works and have a nice clean round where everyone goes in together. They managed to get the opening kills. It's Zeus getting both of those as well, just to note. The only player they lost was him due to the nade thrown by the second player he killed. It's going to be 8-2. It is the reset. 3 weapons up. They can drop a couple of rifles here, but it's far from ideal. Well, they take the timeout here. I think maybe one's required. The fact that AWP is having no impact whatsoever suggests that things aren't going quite right. So the map like Dust 2, well, you're likely to see all the AWPers finding plenty of frags. This is brilliant. The fact that Zeus went before, the flames went down as well. He caught the CT's a grenade in their hand. They're just recovering from the fact they wanted to throw some smokes down, delay the T's for longer. They weren't expecting him to run through the flames like that.
Real already pushing out toward the pit. He'll hold it off. No aggression this time from NAVI, and it's back over toward B again. So despite not being here really at all in the first 8 rounds, the last 2 they've given it some attention, given it some thought. And again, the op is not there.
Same play again.
Repetition. Flash was clever with a change to try and hold them off. Sergey only gets 1. Rotation, first one, Alexid. He's already got a flash in. That holds them off just a little bit, but Smokes on the cross. Does he dare? Does he dare? He's going to. He gets the electronic, shuts him down immediately. And that should be the round again, because once more, Alu and Ariel are falling off.
Ariel and Alu. Nothing to do with this round, I'm afraid, and that's great from NAVI. You won't see many players go that sort of approach, saying, well, we did that tactic previously, why don't we do it again? It was so perfect before. But they know they haven't got that double AWP setup, so why not? Just keep pushing it. And they're finding the shots that really count. This time it's Flamey with the double upon entry. You won't see the double AWP on the T side, however, but Electronic finally coming into his own. He will take down everyone in this path, and it's ENCE down to $2,000 per player once again. This map is slipping out of their favor completely. They might not have to say much at all here in the first half, as here it comes. So perfect with the shots as well. Nice control towards Sergey. He was on there for a couple of kills at the perfect position for it. Allo 0 and 9 and only $2,000 to his name. He certainly is slowed down. Again for the mid-rush again with the USB.
I guess might as well try it. Simple tag down. Mow them down. He finds 3. Information enough. He knows the other 2 are Keep going, boys. Finish the job. Zeus and Electronic will do exactly that. 10-2.
They'll buy again. Still not ideal. Allo can get the AWP, no armor. Electronic has the best spawn possible for long. I think he'll be thrown over the AWP and he'll go for it. So let's keep the camera on him for now and see if he can open things up. Just 2 is all about the spawns. And just to note, ENCE got the double orb set up for the first time to try and counter that B play. They have to get an AWP in that B bomb set now. It's the only way you're going to shut down those contact plays.
He's actually already wide on the mark, by the way, as Electronic is forced off. So a bit of contact between the 2 on B. Shuffling guns. There's money no matter what at this point for Navi till the end of the half. For ENCE, that's a debate. Entirely will be the result of this round and the next. I think everyone's touched the op now. Maybe it's good luck.
Yeah.
Blow on the dice. Electronic's gonna go very quickly. Just do the quick check. That's becoming more and more common. Quick flash. Make sure no one's behind the doors. That way you're comfortable getting on the Xbox where Aerial waits. He's not alone. Goes away, but taking the initiative elsewhere to close in on the doors. They want to walk that long. Yes, they can. Not going to be very good, apparently, because Electronic and Simple already finding kills, and he'll go back. Electronic drops the bomb to watch the flank. Someone's going to get that bomb, though. Just waiting it out for kills. 40 seconds. Get a little on one kill gets away. Now will, but not aware that Flamey was going to be down below, and Zeus shows up. Grounded control, all on Sergey. It's Flamey at least, but bomb's not in his hands this time. It's already gone with Simple toward A. You gotta love it. Low HP on Edward. Take no chances. Simple Molotovs off CT, even though Sergey was well removed out toward mid doors, just to make sure he couldn't get a peek. Couldn't get there quickly, and again, it's going to be another save to try and keep the op in play. Edwards, aware of that, starts to go.
Sergey brought up this orb to defend against that contact play. As soon as he does it, they leave the B side alone completely, of course. That is going to be gut-wrenching for him. And now they've definitely got the funds to justify hunting him there. He's missed the first shot. That's going to make things exactly where he is. And Zeus nails it with the scope. 11 frags to his name and 11-2 in favor of Navi on the T side of just 2. $3,000 per player. This map feels like it's over, I'm afraid. I'm not really sure what I can do with this now. They haven't turned up to it. Navi have played a perfect game, changing things up. And that's the thing, like, this is why we don't see Dust 2 that often. And this major especially, in the first 2 stages of the tournament, we barely saw it at all, because if a team gets in the zone like this, so they start running away with the cash, it's very difficult to recover on that CT side. You need the orbs, you need all your utility. And if you're not fragging hard, it can be stifling almost. As the auto sniper's at the play, he'll throw that away, I assume, before the round is over. But for now, holding strong with that weapon you don't see very often at all.
Sergey, spiral stairs, just peeking up to see if there's any headshots available. So far there's not, and if he gets too much further out in the hall, Electronic and Edward are watching it, expecting some sort of push. Let's be a little bit worried though, because Sergey spotted Alexi's already pushed in, and they're also attacking from Catwalk, so that's an AK down, but not yet recovered.
Now this is, now things get a bit problematic. Why Flamey still has this weapon, I'm not really sure. It's not ideal, and it could actually lead them to a round loss here.
Okay, has been picked up by Sergey. Edward's aware that it's they know someone close in this tunnel. It's good fun. Rifle gone already. Low HP for Alexi, and does he get the Edward's just going to wait to get the clean shot rather than try and fire through the door. Probably would have liked the invitation, but Electronic finds his head as he sneaks out. Wanted to catch them off. It won't happen. 3 alive. Just 1 with an MP9 on the CT side.
It was looking a little bit scary for them at one point. That's 3 versus 1 now. Alexi gonna be dropped as well. It's 12-2. On the T side of Dust 2, ENCE had a chance there, and the reason we talk about the auto sniper is because you normally just buy that weapon around number 15 or in overtime, and you can do damage to the doors. You did not want that in the mid stages. It is pretty terrible. And they're going to buy them again. This is for the team spawn. They want to do damage through the doors and get rid of them. They're walking around the map with these weapons. Something's gone horribly wrong. We're probably going to see a kill at the start map. Let's get the hype ready. If they get it, it's going to be exciting. We're going to see a lot of content now.
Oh, wow. Didn't even do anything.
Okay. Well.
That's unbelievable.
Normally you see a kill when 4 auto snipers come out, but okay. No damage at all, apparently.
I really wish that was Neo so we could make the obvious reference.
Sure.
Smoke in Flame, he tries to fire at it. Yeah, they switch back the guns pretty quickly. Navi, old tactics, but looking to be very comfortably waiting for the second half, and then the third. Fires down. He does get a kill. He's still trying to find it behind the door. Quieter crowd this game for obvious reasons.
Yeah, this one hasn't been as electrifying as the first, unfortunately. But still has a chance to warm up in the second half. ENCE have been very strong in comebacks. I don't think they have a chance of winning this now, but they can make the scoreline competitive. 5 versus 4, Alu will finish this half. I think 1 kill and 13 deaths. He didn't get a single AWP frag. He got 1 USP kill. That was it.
And is this the pinch to end the dream, though? That's the question, because they've had comebacks on this stage, but they've never been completely demoralized in a single half, where in which they look so flat. This is where you really have to dig deep.
Yep. Probably thinking about Mirage at this stage. 32 looks absolutely certain now. It's NAVI who have played a perfect T-side and Dust 2 there. Nice calculated deep bolts, good executions, and also good contact plays as well. They really were bullying the fact that ENCE weren't ready with the double AWP setup. They never really had the finances to, and when they finally did adapt, that's when they start going back towards a great fragging potential from NAVI, not so much from ENCE. Can they get back into this in the second half? Well, you're going to have to find out after this break.
Well, the best part of what have happened in that half for ENCE was the part I must have missed, because it's 13-2. I suppose if you really want to clutch at something, you could say the 4 kills for Aerial in the first gun round, but it didn't really go much further than that, and in fact, no one on ENCE has double digits.
I thought at that moment, that's when they'd get on their feet and start showing us what they're made of. Their CT side on train was so fantastic, we were hoping to see more of it. But if anything, it was very, very disappointing. They couldn't get going at all, and NAVI were just toying with them towards the end. Auto snipers and all. We'll see if they can close out the game with the pistol here. In terms of ENCE's T-set approach, they have 4 players in the B tunnels right now, and Edward, remember, got a pistol ace train with the USP. This time they're down to 8 HP.
That brings in Flamey. You want to talk about pistol aces? He got 2 on Inferno, the first player ever to find 2 aces in a single match, and it was on both pistol rounds.
Well, that's going to be the bomb recovered at least, but 2 kills given away. They have 1 flash remaining here, and Simple is ready and lower. Nice shoulder bait from Alexi B to at least keep himself alive, but there's almost no way they can win this. Alu has to do something unbelievable.
Trying to get shots toward the ramp. Spot an electronic. Oh no, Flamey wants to go for more. If you got 5 in 1 pistol round, he wants 6 this time, but you won't see and Simple get the kills instead, and Flamey will make up for it. He'll find Alu 14-2. This will be ENCE's toughest challenge yet on this stage. It's been rainbows and butterflies, but now it's a bit of a struggle. Even if this game is lost, you have to regroup. You have to pick yourself up backstage and recover immediately, because otherwise this tournament's over.
Yeah, this is where they'll really be tested. You're absolutely right there. They're going to be gutted after this one. Morale's going to be low. They need to remember they've won the first map. Mirage is a decent pick for them, and they can pull this one back, but it's difficult to actually put it into practice. Very easy to say. As we'll see them force by here, they kind of have to now. Can't let it go 15-2. Deagles, couple of scouts, as NAVI need to close this out very quickly indeed. Nice shot.
Wow. Precision. Stopped on a dime. Shot on the AUG. Zeus accidentally bumps the smoke, so it won't cover the door. Flamey's aware of it, tries to go back out. Trying to sneak through the edge of that smoke, and rightfully so. Alexi takes advantage of the incidental body block, shall we say, from Zeus to punish him.
Do have a slight chance here now. They have smoke to get themselves towards the site, but here's Simple. He's got the scouts on the A-bomb site here. Smoke will be deployed towards CT spawn. He hits one of these shots, they might be absolutely here. He won't, so they have a fight. Three riflers for NAVI, only good for 1. Takes area down to 2 HP. 3 versus 2 now as the bomb's planted.
Bomb has been planted. Swings back. Wants to separate himself from the bomb and use that range to his advantage. Aerial is low HP, but he's sacrificial. All he's serving to do is make sure no one's going to sneak through long and catch off Alu, but as we can tell, the response from ENCE to win out second round means save already for Edward and Flamey. So they'll keep this game alive. I think this would even, if they could pull this back, would even beat that against Team Liquid on Inferno.
That would definitely would be.
Just going to say it now so we can look back on this if it happens.
Just in case.
Just in
right.
case.
There's always a chance.
Otherwise, just forget everything.
We'll see. Next round will be telling, absolutely. I'm not sure whether NAVI will buy into it. They have got 2 orgs saved. Great work from Aerial. Like we said, I don't think they can win the map, but if they can at least bring it back to a reasonable scoreline, that would be worth it. Simple looking a little bit frustrated there, missing a couple of scout shots. Just 1 kill would have been enough, I think, to win the round, but unfortunately for him, it doesn't work out. And they're going to force buy. Interesting. He did have 2 orgs, so I suppose it's worth it, but there's a massive scoreline. You might be better off waiting for a chance to close it out. But here we go. Mid-pick's coming in. No damage done just yet. Simple. Dangerously close to his target. And he goes in for seconds. Still no damage done, and he'll fall back.
Just waiting patiently to get back. Well, Flamey spots that 1 shoulder damage done to Sergey, who got away from the AUG. Keep that in mind as well. You save 2 AUGs. You don't have a lot of utility. The AUGs can allow you to hold angles you previously couldn't, so it does offset some of that slightly.
Very powerful weapon. Round 18 and mid-control established for ENCE. Edward aware of that. He goes through the smoke and spawn. It leads to his demise though. That's the opening pick now for ENCE, but Aerial and Sergey happy. And Edward will answer back. This time it's ENCE who give up the frag for free towards B. Nice work from Alexi though. Wallbang through the door, but simple.
There, but he's not now. So he's coming down. Edwards picked up the other AUG though, and he still holds the door. Zeus is struck immediately from Catwalk, and it's on to Aerial. He's alone in the B site for now. He's not aware of it, and he's going to take his time because he knows the rotation's going to go toward the window. In fact, Zeus goes back up Catwalk. They aren't convinced that he's over toward B. So the AUG finds 3 in the hands of Edward, and he was not one of the ones originally holding it. So good rotation. Aerial though wants to go straight on with it. Looks at it, finds the headshot. AK still prevails.
Oh, here we go then. Zeus has won plenty of clutches here today, especially on train. Has the advantage. The Molotov down will buy him some time. He's trying to cross over. Zeus doesn't see him. It's the incandescence of the flames that keeps him alive there. And does he know he's crossed over? Seems to have a hunch at least. He has a Molotov, can use that towards the back of the bomb site. He's running out of time though.
Just over top of the box. Time not a factor anymore. He's got a kid, he's on it. It's 15-3. He's 1 round away from tying this series. We go to Mirage next. Just to note, that'll be a bit more explosive, I have a feeling. This one was a bit underwhelming, but Alu, we can pick him up as much as we want. Hasn't really been firing, in fact, at all. He's got 1 kill, 15 deaths, but if he turns things around on Mirage, we've got a game.
Well, remember what he did on train as well. He's not like he's having a bad day today. It's a bad map. And with a scoreline like this, you're just going to forget about it and move on. You've already got a map under your belt. It's the 3rd map. You had to win 2 anyway. And they'll buy up what they can. It's actually not too bad. Ever 3 AKs, Scout and UMP. But at this point, just waiting for NAVI to close it out. It's going to be X7 with the opening frag though. Nice position, but Electronic with a better shot. He'll go down 23 HP and somehow wins the duel at range with the FAMAS.
Yeah, you don't see that every day. FAMAS is the least used of the rifles in the season. Certainly simple, flaming. Aerial, gone. Alu, the only one left, 1 on 4. Pack it up. Ship it to Mirage. And again, this is where the challenge is for ENCE. It's not what happens in the server right now, it's what happens outside of it between the maps. Because they've got to regroup. 16-3, NAVI back on level footing. And they send an absolute warning shot for map 3.
We talked about how calm ENCE looked on train. That's because obviously things are going in their favor. They were competitive on the map. They looked rock solid. They come into this one and they've been stunned. They weren't expecting this response coming in from NAVI, and what a response it is. It's NAVI with perfect T-side there, looking very, very confident, and it bodes well for them making it to the grand final. It's Mirage next though, Matt, and everyone plays that map, but right now NAVI have the edge.
Certainly do. And again, is this the pinch that ends the dream? Can ENCE recover at all? Aerial, the only one that made double digits, hit 13 kills in the end. No one else got anything rolling. NAVI had them beat at every single position. Simple ends with 18, and that's exactly what you want from him. We'll take a break again, join the analysts, but it's all to play for. It's not done yet for ENCE.
क्या अभी क्या चल रहा है बे रॉनी? रॉनी रॉनी भाई भाई रॉनी क्या चल रहा है? कुछ तो बोल भाई। क्या चल रहा है भाई मैच में?
यो बॉय
देख नहीं रहा हूँ मैं अभी। क्या चल रहा है?
थर्ड मैप आएगा अभी।
ओ जीत गया क्या ना?
हाँ जी
नावी जीता।
मिराज मिराज आएगा।
ओ भाई कितने से जीता?
कुछ 315 था शायद, याद नहीं। अबे आलू ने बस 2 किल किया है।
क्या बात कर रहा है? पूरे मैच में?
पूरे मैच में।
अबे तो क्या इनको मतलब डस्टू आता ही नहीं था क्या?
रखिए भाई।
अबे डस्टू आता होगा पर नावी को उससे अच्छा आता है।
अबे यार
डस्टू तो सबका बेसिक मैप होता है यार। अबे आलू का 2 किल। क्या कर रहा है तू?
मैं कैजुअल में हूँ।
हंसी आ गई बे। मैं खाना खा के आया, मैंने स्कोर देखा। अबे ये क्या आलू 2 किल 15 डेथ 2 किल।